Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
This is what I don't understand. If something works, why do you give up on it? I mean, DC, you had some great artists doing covers, and then you gave us a summer special.
They give up for fifth week. They throw it in fifth week. They don't have a fifth starter. They fifth starter. This is the bullpen game. They don't have a fifth starter.
What are you doing? What is this week? We've talked about before. What is this week? What's going on? We got Pito back for a little bit. I think we're going to have Bruce take a little bit of break for a while. Corbin needs to take care of some personal stuff. Thoughts and prayers with our boy Corbin. And, just doing the regular thing. Pete, as he said, after his hiatus, might be coming back for a little bit on and off here now again.
Yep, trying to make as often as I can.
So we're going to see how that goes. The world is just, I don't understand it at this point. I do not get it. So
topsy-turvy.
Yep, I don't get it. Let's talk. Here's one thing that I actually think is a brilliant idea. Something that people were talking about there. It mainly came up from JJ. We can talk about it, I guess, because we talked about it other week. You know what? The one thing that was at the shops this week, besides all the news that we're going to talk about and stuff that we're going to cover, but the one thing is more blind bags with like 80 duplicates in it. And JJ, no scissors. Could you please explain why there are no scissors?
Because the greatest promotional idea is to market them as a blind bag opening device and
this is the problem.
The logo on there.
You know who's going to do that. Our boy. You know he's going to do it because he does pizza.
Yeah, that's the perfect person to do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they're going to try to slab it and everything else. I mean, who's still buying them? Let's say hi to chat, but who's still buying blind bags at this point? And tell us why. I mean, if you want to throw, but Pete, that's because you just like throwing money away.
I don't buy a lot though. I definitely. I was getting like 10, and then I was getting 5. Now I'm getting like 2 or 3.
But I feel like the shops are like adding bigger bundles. Like I saw for Queen of Black, I saw like bundles of 25. Bundles.
Well, they had
50.
the boxes.
Yeah,
that was the draw for the Queen of Black. They were selling it by the box, like it was a booster pack of cards. It was like
then you got a
box,
special
one variant inside.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
And then only 19, and then 19 packs apart from that. So they even stole the 20th pack from you to give you the comic book. They couldn't even give you that comic book for free. They took the 20th pack from you to get that box of 20 because the one pack or whatever, the one book was this one in the box. So,
yeah.
Bleep
There's
the
like,
earegg.
13 different covers, I think. Plus the sketches.
We'll try to keep it down, Ed.
I'll try to keep it down, yeah. Finally, a week where I drop under 50. Good for you, Barlord. Proud of you.
It's decent.
Yeah. Oh, look. Speaking of Bruce taking a break, here's his alt account. What's going on, Paul? Happy NCBD, guys. Happy NCBD. Domsicles?
I think it's Damocles.
Damocles.
Sword of Damocles.
Damocles.
Yeah, so that's exactly.
I just am wondering about the I'm mesmerized by the
Do you think it's an animated R-Dom?
That's what I think it is. I think this might be Tyson. I think this might be Tyson trying to be him is what's got me.
Dom's evil twin.
Yeah,
there are plenty of people who also have bald heads.
No, I know, but like the grumpy face. Too,
some bald guys.
And the ears that are wild. I mean, maybe I don't know. Barlord. We were on our way. Dang. Okay. Hi, Bruce. No, not true.
RP said that his shop
sup, gang. What did RP say?
No, I had this one on for the
shop sold out of the blind bag.
Show I filmed earlier, and I decided to run with it.
As in, like they had.
Why did we call it?
Why did we call it RP?
I saw it was sold out at Midtown, or it wasn't available at Midtown.
Some people, that's a shop. Really? How did that happen, RP?
Because they sold them by the box.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, people calling in.
Yeah.
My LCS is way cut back on the amount that they've been ordering. But it's like the same thing. But here's the thing, and this is actually what I should have said in the open too. So we have a sticker book. We had a sticker book for the World Cup this year, and my kids were into it or whatever. So we bought the Panini sticker book. First off, fuck the price on this thing for kids. Like, what? So I waited till they had, dude. It was like, 7 stickers Okay, it's every country for the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the groups, 4 in each one, every team, 22 guys, plus 2 other stickers, plus another 6 pages. So there must be like, I'm trying to do math real quickly. Yeah, it's like 500-600. Yeah, 500-600 unique
Don't hurt
stickers.
yourself.
5-6. I know I can't. I'm trying to think about what's in
See
it.
the smoke
But-
coming out of his brain.
Yeah, but 5-6. So here's the problem that I have with it. There's 500-600 of these things, right? What do you think? Like, what do you think a pack should cost at that point of stickers? 7 stickers in a pack.
What do I think it should cost? Is like $2. What did they charge you? Is probably about 4 times that. But
Yeah, so I wait till they go on sale and I buy a 50 pack. Not to mention, people are literally, you can't buy them in the store because people are looting them. They're literally just blatantly opening the box, like opening, because most of them, they were charging you more than that. They were charging you about $4 or $5 because they're also, everyone came with a sticker booklet, but you could also get free sticker booklets. So why would you up the price? Because if you just bought a single, it's supposed to be about $3. If you bought it with the booklet, it's ridiculous. Like it's $3 to $5 a pack, usually about $5 if you do that. But people, you'd go in the store and you'd go grab the thing. And luckily, I thought about it, so I checked it. Well, they had cellophane over it. People were just going into Targets and just ripping the cellophane out, stealing the cards, putting the box in the book back, and just leaving it on the shelf. But so
Bunch of savages in this town.
I know. So I bought. So listen to this shit. So I bought. Sorry, Ed, because I'm getting worked up here. I bought a box of 50, right? So I go to split them up with my kids. Very easy math. What's 2 divided by 50?
Use the serious question.
Yeah.
257.
Yeah,
30,
25 apiece. Okay, so
34.
they're getting 25 apiece. So how come the kids?
Or 50
How
divided
come
by
the
2.
kids? How come the kids only had 22 each?
You know why?
So then I call the
'Cause you
place.
probably
I say,
kept them.
hey,
Some people got some light fingers.
yeah. So I call the place and say, hey,
5
guess
finger
what?
discount.
I was like, guess what? You can check the thing. It just got delivered. I just opened it. 22 per kid. You want to talk to the kids? The kids in the background go, Dad, 22. Dad, 22. I go, there's 22 in this box. They go, well, we know because we have a picture that had the seal on it. I go, yeah, but the box wasn't sealed. What they ended up doing was taking, oh, I should have kept the box. They had a box that was about this size right here. It was about this size, right? And
Yeah.
they put a sticker on the front. Here's the problem. The
The
sides,
sticker on the back.
the sides could be opened up like this. And the packs are so thin because the stickers you could. So I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but like you're charging me $2.50 in bulk per pack. We're missing 6 at $2.50 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no small. I mean, I only paid.
That's the card store guy's cut, or the card restock guy. That's his cut.
I mean, like, what do you do to
much
that,
magic.
dude? They're like, okay, well, you got to call the warehouse. Or you can only email the warehouse. Email the warehouse. The warehouse don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Don't want. They don't even respond.
Warehouse probably like,
Good
well, it
point.
was sealed when we gave it to the shop.
No,
Yeah,
they
you
said
should-
directly from there. They said it was sealed when it was given to me, right? But they
You had
didn't
to call
put
the warehouse.
they
You
didn't
should've
put
just called Daryl
cellophane.
directly. He would have helped you out.
They didn't put cellophane around it. But what? So, but their argument was the seal's on it. That's great,
Yeah.
but you didn't put cellophane around it. So all
Yeah,
you had
just
to
have a tape
do
seal.
was pull the side up. Yeah, they put the tape seal on. You pull the sides up, and you can stick your fingers in there.
Mhm.
You didn't hit. What the fuck good's a seal? Suck a seal dick. I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Well, thank you.
Especially these big box stores like Target and all that. Like,
oh, it
I
wasn't
know
Target.
it's- well, wherever.
It was
Even in the
Panini.
card shop. Even in the card shop or whatever. Like, I feel like it should just be like all things cards just kept behind the counter. Like, keep them behind the counter. Like, you want to buy a box, they hand you a box. You want to buy packs, they hand you packs. Like,
But
can't
that's
put
so
anything.
no. But
You
JJ,
can't put
this
anything on the
came.
floor.
Hold on, this came from the warehouse. Never hit the brick and mortar. In other words,
oh, it was like
somebody in
shipped
your
to you.
warehouse. Somebody in your
I
directly
see.
from the warehouse. Somebody's got fingers. They got sticky
Little sticky
fingers in the
fingers.
warehouse
I
from
gotcha.
probably pulling all the stickers.
Yeah.
So
Somebody in the
Quality
packing
control.
and shipping division or something probably.
and I'm just not willing to buy another one. Got some of my SDCC. Hey, what's going on, Meyer?
It's a lot of Quintana.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some douchebag in the warehouse like feeling the packs like, oh, what's in there?
Dude, you know what the sad part is? The
like they're at
first.
Target and they go, what's in there?
Do you think? But but this is the problem. The
scale,
first,
weigh
and for
them.
some people might understand this, the first pack they opened, Lamine Yamal, and Messi in it.
Nice.
So in the same pack.
Super.
So and it had like the 84 Brazil team or 86 Brazil team. So like, I mean, you can't see what's in the packs, which is nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but that's it. There's no like, but that's what I'm telling you, JJ. There's no bigger things in it. So you're just randomly stealing 4, hoping you hit on the 4 you steal.
You
Because
think you don't know what was in there. There could have been 4 special packs.
Yeah.
And that's what they took.
No,
Those
there's
are the
no,
guaranteed
no.
card
Hey,
packs.
Pete. There's no special packs. They're all the
No,
same.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Because
But
it's all stickers. Like, yeah, I mean,
some of them did have like that special. Oh, there's one SIG card in here.
but they couldn't have been rare because
Maybe they're like, because we're Panini, we're on the metric system. You're on the US system. So you get less cards in your box.
yeah. Dude, no, so like the poll, I'll be honest with you, the poll rates that we've gotten on this box is actually, we haven't even gone through it all because we've only opened half, but out of it, one like that, you can't tell because like we got Messi in a blue, we got, which is the poll card, Lamine Yamal, and I think a red, and then we got half the Americans. We got all the starters for the Japan. Like we got a bunch of good players.
Did you get Thor?
We got
Or that
Neymar
one
Jr.
dude that everybody was
No, it wasn't
talking
there.
about.
What's that? Which guy?
The big guy
Paulson?
from Norway. The big
Peglin.
Oh, was it
No,
Finland?
Holland. We haven't gotten Holland yet. We haven't got
Holland.
Ronaldo or Holland, but we've got a bunch more to open. So
But you
Anyways.
didn't open them all?
no, I teach my kids patience.
The
We've had these since Monday,
bless
mind
you.
you. Or
that
Monday.
is one thing I think
Only open a
blind
couple
bags can learn from, especially if they're going to start putting them in like display boxes. Like, let's do like cards do, and at least put the approximate pull rates on the box or the bags or something.
Oh,
like they do
fair enough,
cards
fair
now.
enough.
So
They're not going to do that till they absolutely have to.
yeah,
No,
until somebody
I-
sees them or
I'm
something.
telling you, that mask. The mask was the last one it did. That absolutely killed me. Getting 10 of the same
Big
goddamn
10 of the
book.
same
yeah.
cover.
And it was the worst cover.
I
It was
just
the
want to know
black
how
and white
many
connection
guys.
cover.
I
Who
just
wants
want
the
to know
black
how
and
many
white connection cover?
guys you got 13 blind bags. I just want to know how many guys are still doing blind bags, and not just 1 or 2.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I think a lot of people
But
still
doing
do it.
like,
Otherwise,
hey,
they wouldn't
I'm
sell
buying
otherwise.
50. You know what I
well,
mean?
no, I'm not doing 50. Like that's terminal. I think I got 6
No, but you
in
remember
total.
like when Mark
various
Spears was doing
spots.
the Halloween ones, and I know they were cheap, but around that time it didn't matter. Like
Well, yeah.
DC
Well,
didn't do as well.
Image, and I think Keen Spot are pretty close to just being close to cover. Like
Yeah.
$6, maybe 7.
You got
DC was doing their
30
blind
cheap.
bags for like $10 a piece.
Yeah.
And,
And what's Marvel like? $7, $8?
I think they were.
Uh,
I think
yeah, but I think
officially
that's
they
what
were
book cost
7
anyway.
a piece. I
No,
think
not
6
no,
or
no. Neymar Jr. The
With his kid?
But I mean, I still the Daredevil ones. I still did get one of those sketches out of the Daredevil packs, so that's what got me hooked to do it.
Yeah, but you're buying their leftover shit and they're overcharging you, Paul. I mean, they're literally giving you their dog dung that they can't sell. All right.
But out of
Well,
the
that's
terminals. No, wait. I think I had 7 because I got 3 of one cover, 3 of another cover, and then 1 of the special preview editions, like issue 7 or some nonsense.
fair enough. I mean, I know that those DCKOs didn't even also. I mean, I haven't. The Daredevils didn't sell first day. The big ones like Daredevil, DC. I'm talking about the big 2. Their blind bags, at least at my LCS's hand, sold. Dude, the DC blind bags were there for 3 months. Shoot, Mark Spears winter blind bags still fucking there and shitfuls of them. You know what I mean?
What
So
about
I
the
think they
turtle
just
ones?
start
They had
toning down.
turtles last week too.
Yeah, for the
Mhm.
300.
Could
Yeah.
that be a case of your LCS like getting a little overzealous with
They might have.
Maybe,
you know?
maybe, but I think they overzealous on some of those because people were hyping them, but
Yeah.
they had done very well on like the turtles last time they sold out first time. Oh no, Daredevil. I'm sorry, my bad. Daredevil they did sell out.
But the Mark Spears winter one was after the first Mark Spears
Yeah.
was got,
Mhm,
which went
mhm,
huge.
mhm, mhm.
And then by the time the second one rolled around, it wasn't as
Everybody-
Yeah, I mean it
People
doesn't
already.
explain DC.
2 months.
no, not
KO.
at all. No,
I mean,
no.
but they ordered 2. Dude, I'll be honest,
Well,
my store
DC
orders way too much DC.
DC didn't give you anything. All DC did was sell you for $10 bag. You'd get a shiny foil version of covers that you were already getting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they didn't do anything like different.
Which is
They weren't
odd
trying
because
to
they
entice
sold.
you in any way.
They sell their normal foil covers for only about $6 a piece.
for like $1 more, yeah.
yeah.
Wait, is that where I got DCKO is where the AHA cover was, right? They had Batman covers in there? Was it just
Maybe.
DCKO books?
They might have.
They had a
I
bunch
got
of
a-
stuff because I pulled
I got a
something weird of it.
foil of a 1 in 25 Baja cover. It was a foil version of it, but
Yeah.
out
That's
of a
it.
DC
That was
blind
probably
bag.
the
It must
DC
have
ones,
been
yeah.
KO. Okay,
Mm. All right. Well, I think we covered it. Let's get into top 5.
top 5.
Sure.
That was a reasonably good chat this week, guys. There was like no shilling, nothing. Very good. It's like we're almost professionals now. What are we doing? Oh wow, the foursome.
All right. So, did you see GT Key didn't show up until just a few minutes ago? Is he okay?
Wow, I wasn't here. Like,
Yeah.
are you sure he wasn't here just super
Wait,
early
what?
and it was so
No,
long
I
to
don't know.
drop
I
off?
saw GT
No.
Key's comment like just a
Oh no, well hey, hold on. Our bad. GT, my bad on this one. Son's doing the summer baseball thing. I forget to put up the shit early for you.
I see.
My
Okay.
bad. That's on me. GT,
Okay.
that is on me, dude. Sorry, brother. So we'll still get.
Oh
shout
yeah,
out.
and I didn't even think about it. Like I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
out of practice with this. I was like, set up a stream. What do you mean set up a stream?
It's like live show. What is that?
What are
Live.
you talking about?
Live?
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Number 5 for our top 5 covers of the week. Open order.
Can I just say this week was interesting across the board? JJ, I love that color though. I should have known that color.
Interesting is a nice
God.
way to say it.
Mhm.
I wanted more like of the
Pete, what is that,
What is that?
dude? Pete. I know you're out of practice, son, but that's not good.
what, you don't like
I
the
picked
Malieve?
that one. I like that Malieve.
I like it. Like it's a Malieve Doom cover. I like it. Almost looks like he's holding a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it because you're sick of Doom, or you just don't like that cover, Marco?
I don't like the cover. I think I don't think it's. I think
I
the
don't hate
sword's
that.
weird. I think the Doom is kind of off. He looks like he. I mean, does he have 2 arms, or is he got an arm cut off and then his shoulder shrunk, or like?
I think it
I
was just the
don't-
Darth Vader cover that he repurposed.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Maybe.
It looks like he had a Darth Vader cover, and he kind of just was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be lazy
Change
and
the
change
colors
it.
a little bit, and
throw some green on it."
Yeah.
Put a medal on Luke's.
Originally, it was a green lightsaber, so that's supposed to be the glow from the lightsaber. Instead, now it's.
Okay, next time I'll make sure I pick a Valiant book.
But it's a Nubovich, so I mean, it's like it looks like Spider Woman's outfit. But I like
was
it.
Dude, there's not much
Nubovich
here.
booty
What's up,
cover.
Jim? How are you? What's
It was
going
an
on, Jimmy?
interesting week.
Jimmy, how many bags
Better
did you
one I
buy
liked.
today?
I wanted more movie poster like though, like the bottom. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like more
I mean,
fake
yeah.
stuff.
Can't deny that. It was good though. I mean, it was a shit week, boys.
And
Dude,
I like the ghost
hey,
pepper. I
Barlord spent under $50.
Yeah,
That,
so that's
that tells you what we're about to do there. This is what this week's about to be. This is what this week's about to be. Wait,
All right,
wait,
let's-
did you? I just caught that. You made fun of my Valiant cover.
I did.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Man,
You son of a bitch.
you need to reboot after doing all that math.
it's 0.04, by the way. All right, let's see.
I meant the other way, 50 divided by 2. Whatever. You know what I meant. What's half of 50?
Well, that's 25, but that's not what you asked.
Whatever.
Diddy.
You know what I was saying.
All right, I thought you were maybe figuring out chances.
Diddy
or
is half
odds
the
or
size of
something.
Fitty.
Fitty, yeah, Fitty. That's right. All right, here we go. Number 4. Marco went full Gooner on this.
Yeah,
one.
you
What did I
did.
Yeah,
even
really.
choose?
Full Gooner is what you chose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blam
Blam.
and Glam.
Yeah, I mean, they were
Tentacles and everything.
dude, it was not a great week, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know, huh?
I didn't
Go
think it was
with
too
it.
bad of a week.
Hentai
I actually,
going
hold
in
on.
there
No,
with it.
time out. Stop. There's 4 colors. No. This is Glam. This is yellow. There was 3 other covers on this, and it was raunchy, like goonerism at its
There
fucking
was,
key.
was that the book? One book had a not for safe.
Yeah,
Nubovich.
I think it was this
Nubovich
book,
cover
yeah.
even.
I actually did the one that was tastefully done.
yeah, that's tasteful, huh?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
legs spread wide open right there.
Yeah.
Oh, clever.
Hey, I mean, like,
Tastefully done.
this is like what's the Twin Peaks instead of being, instead of being the Pony Club, you know what I mean? What do you, or Pony
I can't
Express?
unsee
Those people that know.
the, I can't unsee the Suicide Kings thing on Pete's cover now. When I saw with the sword through the head.
Oh. It's on a short. Well. No,
Yeah,
not.
you're going through with that. Yeah, either way.
Why does he have abs on the side of his body instead of like? because they
You
didn't
don't-
show this front, so
you,
they
you
only
don't know about
started
the 14 pack that goes all the way into your
the
obliques?
69. It's like he's got a 12 pack on one side,
Yeah.
a 12 pack on the other side.
Because we have muscles there, or at least used to.
no,
Now
no,
they're covered by layers and layers of
His
dormant-
belly button is on the side. It's anatomically incorrect. If you actually look, it's a turn there after his pectorials.
There's no belly button.
Well, that's not my. I mean, what was he birthed out of a pod? I don't know what to tell you.
No,
about
his
that.
belly button is blocked by the lady in front of him.
I'm not sure that's correct.
Yes, there's a lady in front of him. That is
Yeah, but
correct.
his hips
There
on the
definitely
bottom are
wasn't
turned
a-
that way. There, because that's the middle of the belt is right there. So, like, what do
Maybe
you want me to tell you?
What,
No,
what
that's
was
not
that
the
where
middle
they
of
were
the belt.
clones and they didn't have a belly button. I can't remember.
Yeah, no clones.
He's got an X belt. It's like crossed over his waist.
Okay, sure.
It's not a straight across belt. Like they're
Mm,
He's
hanging
got high
low.
He's got high pants on that come up over his belly button.
See,
Yeah.
guys, look.
Conan Urkel.
This is what we don't need to do. Why do we always have to take to the lowest common denominator? Why can't we appreciate the contrasting colors, being anatomically correct, stuff
But
like
what
that?
even is that? I know it's a woman being held hostage by what? I don't know what that is.
I see
It's
tentacles.
like a robot alien
Yes.
thing.
There's
Yeah.
tentacles. There's
robot
wide,
tentacles?
spread wide
It's, a
open.
robot. It's like
There's
Doc
barely a
Ock.
shirt. There's, I don't know, man. That's
Well, we got a
Her
predator doing Hamlet.
ratios. Hold on. It is somebody whose ratios are actually proper, which is more than I can say for anybody else's picture here. Okay, let's go. What's next?
predator's ratios are
What's a
pretty
predator holding an ape head?
It's a small
pretty
ape skull,
racial.
though.
Yes,
Well,
Paul.
well, the predator's like 7 feet tall.
That's true. He's like Shaq size.
Yeah, and he's got a big head on top of that.
Whoa, calm down. So she said.
All right, let's move on
Mike.
to our number 3 pick.
Big Pratt.
boy.
Hey, Mike, you gotta readjust what you just said. No.
What? There wasn't enough. I would have gotten higher marks if there was more.
From Jeffrey. Yeah. Who did that, JJ?
I think it was Lyrics Lee, wasn't it?
Let me ask you, JJ. I got a question about yours though. Why did they have to put the logo on her chest?
I don't
Like
know.
we
I
couldn't
guess
have figured out who she was if they
It's
didn't
the
slap a goddamn bat logo on her.
They did it
skin.
for
It's not
everybody
even
in
on her
the-
bathing suit. They literally
Well,
put a yellow
you
logo.
can see it in the
on her
review,
skin.
but was it Superboy Prime or whatever has it on his chest in the book?
That's true.
I was like, why? Doesn't he wear an outfit? Like,
You know what? Did anybody pick up Rocket Raccoon Rewind? Is it just retelling of stories? I didn't.
It,
pick that
it
up.
does have a recap. There's new stuff in
reprint?
there too, but it is a
Oh,
combo
shit,
of
maybe I
like
should have picked it up
retelling and some
didn't-
new stuff.
Seraph won. Oh no, help you. We are. How did he win?
I forgot Mignola did the original Rocket miniseries though.
This is top 5. But here's the problem, Paul. It's a rough week this week, buddy. Like, I mean, you got and these are the weeks we take chances. We put out there some decent stuff, and then Dub put whatever dog shit he did out there. I mean, you know,
I'm a
there
fan.
was other
I'm a fan
covers,
of
but
Raza. What do you want?
I didn't want to pick
Yeah.
two covers
Good
from the
Ra-
same
I do
book
like
for
Raza.
a couple of things. Like there was another Queen in Black cover that I was like, maybe I'll pick that, but then I didn't because I didn't want to do 2 Queen in Black covers.
We had the Inhyuk Lee, had the Campbell, the Gleason.
I mean, hey, I'll be honest with you, RP. It makes about as much sense buying a penthouse as for the articles as it does buying a comic book for just the cover. Like,
You know what I mean? For reading the story, like how many people are reading these goddamn?
that's what
books?
I'm saying. Like, you buy comic books to read the story, but you know, I mean, he's kind of got a good point. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's see what the number 2 picks were for everybody this
Hello,
week.
Thank you.
I see.
Dub, I like it. Dub, I like it. Pete,
like it too,
I actually
Dub.
kind of like that cover. I was
Absolutely,
back and
yeah.
forth with that cover.
Yep.
I like all of these because that was a good rabbit. Panosian gave me a good rabbit. I liked it.
Yeah, what's up, Dungeon? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I liked all of these.
Dub always wins no matter what. You don't have to vote for him, RP.
Why doesn't he have to vote for me?
Well, because
I'm not voting for Dub because he's got that one ranked too low.
Well, yeah, I agree, Pete. I agree. I also agree, Pete. Yes, Pete. I agree. All right, let's get to number 1. Did everybody else
Number
pick
one.
that one for number 1?
Nope.
Let's find out. No.
Did wait? Oh, I know what I
Only
did.
Pete
I
picked
know
it.
what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did.
Mm.
I know what I did.
Marco picked the detached leg magic.
Yeah,
cover.
that's such a
Her legs.
All right.
AI
Hip
legs.
dysplasia going on there.
Shout out X-Men 97 this week. Very good episode of X-Men 97. Make sure you
Oh
see it.
wait. Oh, was it today? I didn't get to watch it yet today.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And stay for the ending.
Mm.
Whew.
I'm gonna watch it once we're done here. But I do
Good
like
night.
all of these covers here today.
Yeah, I like it.
The Nakayama was good, and the Fan Yang. I did pick that one up
Yeah,
from
but-
Alpac.
Classic Nakayama.
Did they made that Ascendant? They made that Essentia
Essentia?
in a Virgin, didn't they?
Yeah, but it's you get one of those, but it's an incentive. One of their incentives is like impossible to get.
Yeah, fair.
Like you got
All
to
right, what's next?
Direct to the store. Get lucky.
Yeah, if the store even ordered enough, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying go directly to Torpedo or something.
Oh, I see.
That's not true. They started it, dude. Like, well, Mike, what's your thumb? What's
What do you
your
mean they
little-
always look cheap?
What's his little emoji thumb thing? Is that from that the TV show with the guy that always
Dragon Ball, I think.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Z, yeah. Mhm.
It is
All right,
Vegeta,
let's
Goku.
see our runner-up this week.
Mm.
I don't dislike these.
I liked all of these.
And nobody will buy it. Oh, I like that dub. I like the pepper.
Our boy Tony.
Yeah.
Doing good work. I need to call him. I felt bad. I still haven't returned it. He called me one time like 3 weeks ago, and I have not returned the call. I've just been too busy. I haven't talked to anybody. JJ
enough.
like that too. Pete
thoughts,
is
man?
probably the weakest of the three, but that's okay. It's a runner-up. Tough week. Tough week.
Yeah, it was a
Who did your
runner-up.
cover, Pete. I liked it. I couldn't remember. I don't remember who did it though.
Nogi-san.
Nogi-san. That's right. All right. Let's see what the number one pick of the week was for Top Choice.
Here, Jeffrey.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I went with the Ghost Pepper here.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Well, we all did pick it, so I was correct. We all picked it at number one. We just picked it at different numbers.
You guys went with the incentive.
Following the rule.
I went with it for the regular because I'll.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
pick the
I
regular
didn't go with the
one.
I think I was going to do it with the regular. I pulled it out to put that at G because I needed to do it for this because it was a tough incentive week. Tough incentive week.
Mm. But I do
yeah.
also like that Queen in Black too, the art germ.
Hey,
Yeah, it was
that
kind
was
of
a good
different
round.
for our term. Yeah, this was really
For
good.
how shitty this week was. That was good rounds, boys. Good rounds.
I think.
JJ's is far better than mine. Correct. The
Yep.
lighting for some reason, the colorization, I don't know what it is. Way better.
Centered so much better.
Way better.
Center
Yeah,
better.
the symmetry. Yeah.
Draxgal.
All right. Who was that?
Our term did mine.
Oh, Archer. Really?
It's good art.
Yeah.
Right. That's why. That's what I was like. Oh,
Yeah.
our term did that. That was my reaction exactly when I saw it.
Mhm.
I was like, I really
Dude,
like it.
I don't Can somebody explain to me how Ghost Pepper's at like number 23 or whatever they're at this point?
13.
13.
Okay, we get it. She cooks and then fights. Like,
Because the covers sell.
yeah, sure. It's a good valid point. That is.
Just not the
Yeah.
action figure cover, probably.
The inside, though, I'll be honest, sometimes what they do on the inside, if you've read some of these books, is more goonerish than it is on the covers. So you'd figure.
Well, I do like Ludo. Lullaby, or is that how you say his name?
I thought it was Lullaby, but I have
Lullaby,
no
I don't
proof
know.
to say that. I have no proof.
I mean,
just
My
made
brain
up.
says
how did
Lullaby.
Xenoscope's
Lullaby.
Grim Fairy Tales get to like 100 and some issues? You think it was for the
Yeah.
story?
No, yeah, goonerism. I get it. Open goonerism.
Wait,
Marco's
there's stories
nerdy.
inside these things?
There's books inside.
It's not just a picture book.
All right, and with that, we wrap up our top 5 for the week.
Hey, we'll be reviewing them later there, Mike.
Unfortunately.
Paul, we can tell your signal. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. All right, what's next? Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, by the way, long time. Great. This guy has great taste. He's been
Clearly.
such a long time viewer of Ren.
Clearly, yeah.
Such a-
yeah.
He's an
Clearly,
OG.
Marco's alt account.
Yeah.
No, because that guy's from
Always on
Arizona.
Friday.
You would
He
not-
always lives on
hey,
Friday,
hey,
yeah.
there's two ways you can tell it's not by. I would never say I'm from Arizona or Ohio.
What better
so-
way to disguise your alt account than to
Oh,
say you're from
maybe
Arizona?
so.
That's what, you mean that's what the VPN says at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want us to think?
All right.
Top 5 or no? FOC is next, right?
FOC is next.
All right, let's do that.
Oh boy.
Now, to be fair, all week I've had a little bit of a hip and back issue again. It hasn't flared up in a long time, so it did. I was in a little bit rushed on the FOC because of the painature that I was having there, but also it appeared that it was a shitty FOC week. So
I'm worried about
take this FOC with a grain of salt. I heard you say, "Oh boy," but also, Pete, I was like gritting pain, like just gritting. Like,
oh boy, that's like,
yeah, I was in it.
Coming. This is not.
I was in it already. I heard you say, "Oh boy," when you just heard FOC. I heard you here say, "Oh boy." So yeah.
I know it's that far ahead. I never look ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought you were going to tell us you were under the influence of drugs while you built it.
No, actually, I tried.
Well,
I've been doing
after
really
this
good with my
first
exercise and stuff. So I didn't get the.
That might be true. That might be true with this first one.
No, I did none. I just took prednisone. So today, and this is day 4. So.
Roid rage.
We did that before with the collapsing, but it's not as good though. I mean, it's weird. Okay, what do we got?
We got the Denver 1 Panosian against the Denver 1 Panosian.
Sure, Grayson, everything to do with this.
No, I was just hey, I do this every once in a while. Is it better with the trade dress or is it not? I think it is. Yeah,
it balances it better. Otherwise,
yeah,
it looks like the camera is a little off center.
Yeah,
I mean, I try not to get my opinion right away, but
I kind of think it better without, personally speaking. But I don't know. But at least they did a good job of keeping it. They didn't overwrite the art or anything too much when they put it on there.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
I actually think that's a great way to do trade dress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
interesting.
Also, letting you all know that Denver number 1's coming out here in a month.
I don't know what it's about, but the cover's got my attention.
When I think I did these Sunday dub or something. I knew or Tuesday. Tuesday.
I think
whatever day it was, I was gritting.
Does it look like her eyes are 2 different sizes?
It sounded like it was going to be an interesting story. I mean, it sounds like
I was wondering about the eyes too.
The eyes look like they're 2 different sizes. Maybe that's just me.
Well, that's the glare of the water.
Yeah, okay.
She's crying.
Yeah, I can't. It's like small enough. I can't see the finer details, but okay, I can buy that.
Yeah, that's like a Netflix. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yes. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you.
I thought this was like a sequel.
Wasn't there? There was, but we're comparing the Virgin to the regular. It's an off. You got to choose which one you like better.
However, is one a incentive? Do I have to pay more for it?
The one on the right.
Then I'd probably take the trade.
I believe so.
Yeah, the one on the right wasn't in.
Sometimes Mad Cave doesn't
remember.
1 in 50 or 1 in 100.
I'll take the trade because I'm not paying a 1 in. The trade dress does not come into play as much, so I would probably take the trade.
Who is this Mad Cave? Who distributes Mad Cave again? Is it Lunar or is it?
Oh, I think it's Lunar.
Might be Lunar,
isn't it? I think.
Well, let me answer your questions. Let me answer your questions.
Mad Cave. Getting an incentive though from them ain't going to be easy either.
No, it's not an incentive.
It's not.
It isn't.
It just says Virgin variant. So
that's what I was going to say because sometimes they do just do like, hey,
let's do it now. So this FOC's got 50 like reprints for absolute 12 through 19, and then has got Bad Rock or whatever that stupid fucking Liefeld book is. So before everybody starts like pissing
why are we already
about
on like the 3rd print of the stupid Youngblood 100 that came out like 2 weeks ago?
No, that's just all dog shit.
3rd print, like
that's all dog shit. It doesn't get much better this week though. I will tell you, it doesn't. There's not a lot. There's a Black Star, but it's a lot of same dog shit. There's a lot of same dog shit over here. All right, let's go.
All right, let's see what we got next. What's our next one?
Let's move on to the.
You sold me on trying out Denver.
Green Lantern 38 by Jessica Luna versus.
Hold on, real quickly. Yeah. Denver, I will give you the synopsis real quickly. In near future world drowned by rising oceans, Denver is like one of the only states that survive pretty much and is a safe zone. A mystery ensues with enemy forces. Yeah. But no, because they're they're like the top of the mountain. It's like France.
That was Waterworld. Everest was the only place that didn't have wasn't covered in water.
As assembles a crew to send on the city, blah, 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 blah. Last safe city on Earth. There we go. $5. And by the way, there wasn't a. Oh, there's a bunch of covers, but the other covers were. Yo. All right, go ahead. What do we got?
We have Green Lantern 38 by
is
Jessica
a-
Luna versus Harlequin 65 by David Nakayama.
Luna. I like
I go with
Nakayama, but
Luna.
the proportions of the top of her body
calm
and the
down,
legs
Paul.
don't look right.
Yeah, she is stretched a bit.
Yeah.
Dog's drooling all over her too. I don't want that.
And her face kind of sucks.
Eh,
Mm.
looks like Liv Morgan,
Who?
Kind of.
wrestler.
Hmm.
Look, too much makeup going.
All right, fair enough. Next,
Yeah, why is the skirt only around one of the legs? Well, I mean,
Fair point.
I don't think that's skirt. I think that's a short. I think
she's
it's wearing
wearing
shorts.
shorts.
She's wearing shorts.
Or
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
a one-legged
Yeah,
sport.
this is actually kind of popular with women. A light colored long sleeve shirt with a semi turtleneck, wearing plaid short pants.
We're only on one leg.
Going golfing?
Sometimes.
apparently
You know
her
what I mean?
booty is much bigger than the rest of her body.
Well, dude, the one knee is way bigger than the other knee. So what?
Harley's become
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
We're sure this is Harley.
I assume it's Harley. I think it's psychiatrist.
Yeah, we
Harley,
don't know
who's
who
got
it
the
is.
hyena.
Oh, that's a hyena, not a dog.
I thought it was a dog.
Yeah, looks like
I think it's supposed to be one of the hyenas.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. We have Next Level One Shot #1 by
hell is
Mario Fox Facilio,
Bro.
and then Harley Quinn 65. It's a 40th anniversary of Dark Knight Returns homage type variant by Daniel Warren Johnson.
So he's doing a la Frank Miller.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
God, that's
I didn't like it the first time.
I actually, so
Batman's got
here's the
Wolverine
problem.
claws.
So I
Like a
did two.
rat thing.
I did two like slate color backs on this. I also don't understand either one. I don't understand Deadshot. Like, it's not a bad cover, but then what's all the spooge everywhere? And then why would you do a la Frank Miller? I don't understand either one of these.
I
think
think each book is having a la Frank Miller cover to celebrate the anniversary.
Yeah, I think
a
that's
bad
the
Ninja
thing.
Turtle.
Not that it's a good idea. I'm just
You
saying.
think the one on the left is a la Frank Miller?
No, the one on the right.
Oh, for
Same
sure,
with
for
the
sure,
right.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think that's going to be
a
across all the titles. Is what I'm saying.
Oh well,
I like-
that's a lot of
I
garbage.
kind of like the Deadshot, even with the weird air or smoke or whatever it's supposed to be. But I do wish why'd you only draw half his body?
Thank you, RP. Thank you
It's in
for
shadow.
the find for Marco's restraint on a certain artist. I'm just saying. I mean, we give that guy enough pub for trash, and then like his trash pandas come into the comments. So like, I mean, we all know it's trash, right? I mean, thank you, thank you though, thank you for the $5.
all, but 95% of it lately. Yes.
No, he's talking about Liefeld, the dog
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, I'll still give him 95. There's an occasional one where it's like, hey, look
Not
at that. The eyes line up.
one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
One.
He
Pete.
gave you
The
$5.
eyes actually line up. Look,
For-
they're not
for a
like
little bit.
this. It's not sloth.
Dude, I'd rather buy Frank Miller, Frank Miller homage by W.
RP's going to take his $5 back.
I know. We got to give him his $5 back if we keep going.
I stopped.
Leave it be.
All right,
Leave it
let's
be.
go. Let's just move on. Let's help everybody.
Meyer, that's not killing it.
Poison
I do
Ivy
like Daniel Warren Johnson,
47 by Eom versus Ghost Pepper 14, the 1 in 25 by Ben Oliver.
Hey,
So
no
I like
feet,
what he did
no
here.
cleavage. Yeah.
Good, difficult choice between these two. You matched them up really well when I
Thank
was
you.
putting it together. I was
Thank you.
like, oh man, this is a tough
Thank
one.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this was my prime Ella Prime.
No,
Oh,
I'm a big
This is
fan
really
of the
well.
Ben Oliver. I actually ordered one of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got to
wow.
go Oliver.
I
I like
do
the
like
Eom
the mom
too, but-
jeans though. I mean,
Yeah.
the mom
It looks
jeans.
too much like. I don't
On
like
the
the
other
other.
side.
same
That's
color,
a
though.
jumpsuit, Pete.
I know,
Yeah,
but
that's-
it
that's
reminds
definitely-
me of that old SNL skit though.
It's different. April from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just in green. That's what I feel like.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Is she trying to shove paper down Swamp Thing's mouth, or what is going on?
I don't know. Is that even Swamp Thing?
Or is that a turtle in the background? Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's an AI turtle.
Well, she always turns guys into the plant people or whatever.
How much
That's
you
true.
spend on all that, Meyer? Swatting flies. Yeah, swatting flies with the peeper. Okay. All right. What's next?
What is next? It is Zatanna number 5 by Nimit Malavia versus Three Stooges Munificent Molarkey number 1.
Oh,
Photo.
I gotta go
I
Mo.
love the Three Stooges. I used to
did
watch it
too.
all the time. Mo, shout out. There's a couple that's got Larry, Curly, and Mo on it. Shout out those three chefs a bum. But I also like the Zatanna cover. So, and I had nothing to pair them up against, so I just put them both
yeah,
here.
but I know you don't like Shemp, but who was worth? Shemp or Joe?
Oh, Joe sucked.
I think Joe was worse than Shane.
No, because wasn't Joe's Curly's like in real life? Wasn't he Curly's brother after Curly died?
I don't.
I don't
I think-
remember.
Mo was always the asshole, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
but I loved him for it. But as much as I do love Mo, I like that.
Oh, there you go.
Limit.
$300. I'm buying both these covers is what it is. So it's pretty much which cover was better that Marco's buying because I'm buying these two. Hey, once again, guys, tough week in the FOC. Tough week in the FOC.
We're doing it again.
We're doing it again.
Well, throw it back, run it back.
Oops.
Back to back.
Let's see our next. Oh, that's it. That was the last.
That's it. That's what I told you. Dude, go through it. There's some crap out there, boys.
Interesting.
It's good. Is
It
it
was
another
rough.
week
It was
5?
a rough week all around.
Yeah, is it another week 5 or something?
Could be.
Or maybe because it's week 5 FOC is the leftovers and they'll come out in week 4. Whatever. I don't know.
Leftover week.
Leftover week. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Could be.
That's the photo variant. That's what he always looks like.
Sing.
Okay. Next we've got
I thought it was maybe alluding to something else.
the roughness ain't over yet. Let's good Lord save us. I mean, just save us.
This was not a good week to come back for this show.
Hold on. This is what I'm going to say. It's week 5. Just the titled names alone. And this is where I get in a lot of trouble here. I always rank stuff on expectation, which maybe is not what I should have done. But this week's expectation, just on titles alone for me, was all thumbs down, flaming dog shit in a dumpster fire, right? So, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what pre-reading the books was. So, all right. Yeah. Poor Pete. It was a tough week. Yes.
It wasn't a great week
So-
coming in.
I kind of mixed it up a little bit just to save everybody having to do it all at once. And our first book is Queen in Black, number
Did you?
1. It's finally here.
Did you mix it up?
Well, I think I did. We'll see. It was real quick, so we'll see if I did.
This is the type of book that reminds me how far behind I am on reading a lot of titles.
I think this. I hadn't read any of the preludes to this. I actually think it played out fairly well. I've been reading a little bit of the Mary Jane as Venom stuff, but not much. But
explain stuff, but
yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing too. This is a very spider-heavy book, spider-heavy book, which is not like my cup of tea either. And then they mixed that around with a lot of Iron Man, which I'm just like, not for me.
Who didn't do anything though? That was. I
feel like nobody did anything. The only thing I'll give him is Nova showed up. Dick showed up. So you got
a
little bit of Dick Rider in there, but
That's
that's
Just gotta.
So I'm going. I know.
Throw
I
some
will tell you
dick in
this.
there. Marco's happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wow.
got to play the Hulk role of Thanos is coming.
Yeah. My whole problem with this is I understand why some people like this book, so I'm only gonna give it a crooked thumbs down. This is not for me at all. Actually, I was lucky because I didn't read this book first out of the 3 sets.
I didn't like King in Black though either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So I didn't have very high expectations going in, and I'm kind of joking about things. I'm taking me by surprise, but like I didn't know that there was a new toxin. like that's some of these things. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
When did that happen? And like,
Marvel's not
Oh,
done. It'll be fine. This was trash, though. This was trash.
yeah,
This was
it's just not for me. And I know
Not
you said
for me.
Spidey centric, but no, this is like a Venom centric book, and that's partly why.
Well, I consider
Symbiote,
Venom in
yeah,
the
symbiote
Spidey
centric,
universe.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, he's-
symbiote.
or she now because it's MJ. It's like their own thing. Spidey's like a side character, just like,
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're
Okay.
in that genre,
Everything okay?
you're like,
Although, but now he fights with all the symbiotes.
Symbiotes.
Yeah. Symbiotes.
I don't know.
Somebody's.
I'm also a crooked down because it didn't grab. I was hoping it would like, oh, I'm at least enticed to see what's next.
no,
I don't really care.
no.
I mean,
All right, what do you got, JJ?
this is like one where I would put it directly in the middle. I wasn't intrigued enough to keep really caring or reading too much about this, but I didn't think it was that bad. But I guess I have to go crooked thumbs down, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be in the middle. No,
Yeah, I don't want to be fully like negatory here because again, if you
Yeah,
like,
I think if you
Venom,
can
then
keep if the MJ is Venom thing, although she didn't do very much in this book either, but
no.
like if there's
I
if
think
all
that
has
saved the book
interested
that she
you-
didn't do a lot in it. Go ahead.
I mean, if all that has interested you, I think it's not that bad of a book. And I think, mixing Hela into the Null is now, well, I won't ruin it, but for storyline, if people actually want to read it. But, there's thing going on with Null, and then Hela gets thrown in the mix. So, all in all, I think they could do interesting things with it. I just have zero faith that they will. So, crooked thumbs down.
I don't know.
I wasn't
They
as
spent a
intrigued
lot
with
of
the
time
Null
on
thing as
Scroll
the Hela
Cap.
thing. What's that?
They spent a lot of time on that scroll cap in here too.
Yeah.
So this guy's getting a lot of play.
Yeah,
Who the hell
I
is
think
this?
I think they did a better job. I was more surprised because I thought Hela would have been a throwaway. I think they did a better job with Hela than they did with any of the other characters in there. And I don't know.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
one bit was kind of silly when again, I'm not trying to ruin the story. Where they bring Wanda in and then it's like this is
All right,
a
all right,
here.
all right,
This is
all
an unlisted wall.
Hey, it's supposed to be a
This is like a
non-spoiler
weird
review there,
scene.
Pete.
I like how they managed to explain everybody's role and currently going on too, which is kind of nice if you're a new reader to it, but it also
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
sucked to.
Once
like,
again, though, I
the
read
face
like
down.
one of the other books first, so I didn't even need this because they summarized it nicely in some of the other books.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, I still will probably read issue 2, but I'm not
Oh, not me.
excited for it.
No.
But we have the reason why I won't read issue 2 really coming up soon.
No.
Well, this was a leave it, so thankfully we will not have to read the next issue of this
Mhm.
book. But
This is
Well,
exactly
sort of.
what it didn't need. That's not what it needed at all, Arthur.
now, if it had more
stuff.
symbiote in it, then maybe
I
it was
don't-
more interesting.
Actually, I kind of agree with them though. The symbiotes needed to do more. They didn't do anything. Like everybody that showed up and actually battled or had anything interesting going on in this book wasn't a symbiote.
It's true.
Mm.
They're saving him. But I don't know. We
Yeah.
needed Simbi. They'd be like,
Symbiote
oh,
per se.
more Jeff the Land Shark.
Uh,
What's Jeff's
Spicing
take
up a
on
bit.
this?
well, maybe he's the big hero at the end. You don't know.
Could be.
All right, what do we got?
Yeah.
next
What's next?
book, we're gonna go a completely different direction. We're gonna go Street Fighter versus the Valiant Universe. Now here's
This
the
was
crossover
butt
that
cheeks
everybody-
and six packs. That's what this was. Butt cheeks and six packs in the first half.
Yeah.
It's a long book.
Much like Cammy's leg on that cover, it was a little too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. The second story was wild too. There were
I couldn't do
Second
the
story
second
was the
story.
worst part. That was why it
yeah,
was too
the
long.
second story is bad. They just kept adding
The
stuff.
first
into
story
it, too.
wasn't terrible. It was just again little long, but yeah, it was a lot of 6-packs and
I at first thought the second one was going to just be a
Butt
preview,
cheeks.
and then it was a whole story, and I was like, "Oh, this is not." There's so much book left. What are we doing?
I
and
mean,
we're like, oh, yeah, that's.
But it
all
was
we were
very.
doing.
If you. But here's what I'm going to say about this. Is what I think about it. Good. I'm glad you guys said "oh" because that reminded me. Both of these titles, what the fans like of both of these titles, i.e., Valiant and Street Fighter, writing, whatever the art that they do, this is a home run. Like it's a home run for those people.
yeah, and it's
Is it-
straightforward. Like you can just
Yeah.
pick it up and know what's happening. Like almost right away. You don't. It doesn't like
Hmm.
here's Bloodshot's background and here's why
Yeah.
Cammy like. So
I'm gonna give it a crooked thumbs up
Yeah.
because it was better than the last book. I both think both books are in the middle, but this one did a little bit better job than the last book. So I guess that's where I'm setting the bar.
Fair
So,
enough.
I'm sorry. What was your score?
Crooked up.
Crooked
he said.
thumbs up, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, they did a good job with the butt cheeks.
They did. Actually, I was surprised
They
the art
did,
was as
and
good as
for
it
the
was.
butt cheeks, I'll give you that. I'll also go with the crooked up. But no, if
Just
you're
for the- just for
at
the
the
butt cheeks.
least been interested in reading a book about Street Fighter and Valiant together, then you're probably going to get what you're looking for, like Marco was saying. So
Yeah.
it wasn't again, by no stretch was it terrible. It wasn't. It was what it was. It was a little long, and then the second story, I just couldn't get into it. That's all. But that to me, that was like an add-in, a throw-in.
I actually thought it would have been better. I'm gonna give it a crooked thumbs up too. But I do think it would have been a lot better if they actually did about 8 more pages of the first story, the Cammy Bloodshot story, and about
Just left
none of the Dulcie
Ninjak and
Ninjak story. It
yoga
would have been a
story.
lot
Like,
better book
you need a
overall.
yoga story in here?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ninjak learns yoga. Like, okay, thanks. But,
So, like, I think as far as Street Fighter goes, like the past few Street Fighter things we've been getting have been like, pictures of feet and like just swimsuit issues and like.
Yeah.
So this
yeah,
one
yeah.
actually gave you like something
Yeah.
as story wise. So
Yeah,
it's an
kind of.
improvement over that.
Dude, you're right. He's got a point. He's got a point.
It's an improvement over that, and then definitely, like you said earlier, this is an improvement over the last book. So I mean, it
and they
kind
fit
of.
characters like Bloodshot in there pretty well. Not so much in the second story.
Yeah.
Dulcie Ninjak didn't make a whole lot of sense, but like Bloodshot fit well into that universe. So
Yeah, I mean, because on his own, like as a character, he's about as charismatic as his movie
Like thoughts
was.
as well?
yeah. Remind me a lot of like if you took Kano from Mortal Kombat games,
Mm.
it's like kind of similar personality and everything.
Oh, I still gotta watch the second one.
Also, this book was
Yeah,
kind of
it's
violent.
streaming
That
now,
was a
I
little
think.
more violent
Yeah,
than
it's
I
streaming
expected it
now,
to
and
be.
I was gonna start it the other day, and then I was like, no, I want to pay
It's not
attention.
bad. Second movie's not bad.
What, the Mortal Kombat one?
As
What's it
weird as
streaming
that
on?
sounds, I actually want to pay attention to Mortal
What's it
Kombat
streaming
2.
on? What's it streaming on?
HBO.
I believe it's HBO
HBO?
Max.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Paul. I wasn't judging. I just like was saying it was an improvement in the story. I like
Yes,
the story
yes,
better.
yes.
It's okay. You can judge. Everybody does.
All right,
all right.
what was
Let's
our
move
next one?
on to the.
Well,
next
Jacob, that's
one.
why we actually read the books and give you the reviews. Hey,
Nobody
what's up,
reviewed it
DK?
on League of Comics.
That's
I
kinda
like this. I
surprising,
like
yeah.
this look
Being a
though.
Valiant
really?
title.
I like this axe look he's got going on.
Nice.
That's almost like what's his
I
name?
did not go to this
That's
one,
right.
so I'm tapped out on this one. I couldn't go to the
Okay,
spin-off.
was this the which one was it? Was this the one that Ewing did?
He did
Or is it
the main one too.
Oh, did
He did the main
needs
one.
to-
I don't know if he did this.
He
I think
needs
he's
to
involved
he-
in all of them. But
You know what he needs to do? He needs to become the editor and stop doing some of the writing. This was, I'm giving this a crooked thumbs up. It was better than the main title. The art, but the art was not as good.
The
Yeah.
It was
cover
better
wasn't
than the
great.
main title. Huh?
Cover wasn't great.
I almost disagree.
Oh, cover short.
Well, I agree with the fact that the art wasn't quite as good, but I don't think the story was any better. Like I'm still gonna give this one.
Then I
crooked-
might have got this wrong. One of these, the story was better. Was it? Well, both of them were better than the first one. But like, I'll still give it a crooked thumbs up because one of the side, I can't get it wrong.
The other
There's
one
two
apparently
names.
had is that Cloak and Dagger, Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, was this was not the? Was this the one that had X Factor in it?
Was
or
it
no?
Warriors 3?
Oh, this one got Cable in it.
Yeah,
I think it
Cable's
was
in it,
covered
yeah.
with Cable.
This
No,
was
on the
one with
other
Cable
one.
in it.
No, Cable was
Defender.
in Cable's in the main
Mm.
one, wasn't he? Or am I mistaking that?
He did
Who
show
was
up
in
in the
this
main
one?
title. Too. Oh,
Damn it,
no,
who
we're
was in
spoiling
this one?
everything, but yeah.
This one was mostly Beta Ray Bill and the Asgardians, I think. wasn't it?
And then how he got his thing, yeah. I don't know. I like
He
Beta
got
Ray
this
Bill.
thing.
The other thing I
what did
don't.
sorry, JJ.
I'm
what'd
gonna
you
give it a crooked thumbs down. I think it was. It was. I don't know if it was any better or worse than the main title one, but
Oof.
it's not clearing that bar for me. We'll put it that way.
Because I didn't read it. Dub, did you get to this one?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
No, somebody
It's a
else had to. We
draw.
got to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Oh, this wasn't the right
I
one.
don't
It was
think
the
there's
next
more
one.
than one. I don't think there's. Isn't it just
No, there's one more.
one?
There's
title?
another spin-off title. It was like Defenders of the Light or
Yeah.
No, I
Defenders.
mean like isn't there not like the Hella book? It's only one. Hella
No, this is
book.
the only hella
Yeah.
Yeah.
title.
So we don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to read the
Bunch
next
of
one.
one-shots,
There is
and
no
then
next one.
Good.
There's a bunch of one shots and then the main
See,
line.
here's the tough part. I mixed all these up because I read all three back to back to back. So
Well, they released all three in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, because I think they're
Well
they're
done.
rolling forward. I think next week is issue 2. Or
that's
like,
that, Jacob.
Yeah,
Thank
and-
you. That's the
and
one.
there's
That's the one that's
also-
good.
Next week is also, is it next week or the week after? Is Thor, it's Queen and Black Thor, and like, I mean,
yeah, more
my problem
spin-offs
with
than
Thor came out this
one-shots.
week.
And-
even in this, they're like, oh yeah, for this detail, see what happened in Queen and Black Eddie Brock or Queen and Black Thor, and like, really, you're gonna
Not
make me
trying to do
read
all
all the
that.
tight ends? Like, just
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
issue
fair.
if
2
you're gonna
next
release them
week.
in the if you're gonna release them in the same week, just give me like a 48-page book with all this stuff in there.
Yeah.
Rather
Like a
than buy 3
multiverse of
books.
DC's multiverse thing.
Next week
Yeah.
is issue
I give it a thumbs
2,
down.
and then the Venom, the Eddie Brock, I guess, story. And then the next week we'll have the Thor book, Venom tie-in, and issue 3. Oh no, just those two. Issue 3 is not till the 19th. The point is, these are coming hot and
Yeah.
All
Right
right,
on top
go
of
to
each
the
other.
next one. We can talk about it on the next one because there's one more.
well.
So-
Hold on, we're gonna
Oh,
give us
shit.
a little break from the Queen in Black, and we're gonna go. What if Spider-Man? What if
JJ and I were
Craven-
debating. Didn't they
What
do
if,
this
what if
already?
Craven survived the last hunt?
They did.
they did?
Because
They
I'm
did.
pretty sure I remember the cover.
I actually give
orange.
this one thumbs. I'm actually giving this one the thumbs up. I actually like this. I thought it was decent. I thought it was good. I mean, I don't have high expectation for what ifs. You know what I mean? They're like the
I'm
bottom of
surprised
the
you didn't say
barrel.
it was too wordy. Like there's a lot of words in here.
There was, but the back and forth was good. They
A lot of
hollered back to a
inner
couple
monologue.
things.
Yeah, there was a lot of inner,
I mean, there was a
inner
lot.
Craven
lot.
dialogue.
But then the end thing too, I thought was different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different enough. It's better. I'm not gonna say it like that. It was readable. It was readable, and the art was good. This week, at this
For
week,
this week, it was-
if you can read it, and the art's good, you're getting a thumbs up.
it's
I'm
a
sorry.
crooked. It's a crooked up because it's still.
I'm just
left a
hey.
lot
At this
to be
week,
desired.
at this week, we're playing D League here. We're in the D League. We ain't seeing none of the pros. We're not seeing them. We just ain't getting them. So who's the best of the best? This is one of the best of the
Yeah,
best.
this is for me. This is like opposite ends of the expect. You talk about expectations. This is like opposite ends of the expectation thing. I loved Craven's Last Hunt and Web of Spider-Man and all that. One of my favorite stories. But at the same time,
You
I'm
got to
like
put that to the
Marco,
side.
I expect almost nothing out of a what if book,
Yeah.
especially nowadays.
Oh
So, like, I don't know. Like, I'm somewhere in the middle of that. I'll probably lead crooked thumbs up, only because there's not a second one to read. If they were trying to get me to read like a whole thing, like Queen and Black is or something, I wouldn't. I wouldn't read the second one probably. But because there's not a second one of this to read,
Yeah.
it gets
Agreed.
like I said, I'm also crooked up. It was not the worst book of this week. The story wasn't terrible either. I mean, there's little choices they made in there that
There was like two
My
parts
favorite,
where I was
but-
like, wow, this is bullshit. You could cut that out.
Yeah.
So this
No.
was written by J.M. DeMatteis, who
Ah.
did the original story of Craven's Last Hunt. So this is
See,
his
so there you
own.
go. Oh,
what if
now
on
you
its own
can't.
story.
Now you can't cut out those two pieces because they're straight direct homages to those. Okay.
Right, to,
all right.
yeah, to himself.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, shout out it. Just straight thumbs up. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you gave it a straight thumb. So this is a take it. So
could have been worse. Could
Yeah,
have been worse.
it could have been
It's-
Queen and Black.
Guys, it's a rough week.
All right, let's see what
No,
is
you know what
next.
it could have been.
Here. Oh,
Oh, we didn't get to
Look
it
at
yet.
the last one.
yeah, we didn't get
Could
to
have
it
been
yet.
DC's offering this week. It could have been.
Crooked thumbs up on this one for sure. This was the best of the three books. This is the first one I read. So this one, I was actually surprised at how good this was. It was like, oh, and I had hopes for the other books, and then it proceeded to go downhill after that. So crooked thumbs up. Crooked thumbs up.
crooked.
Yeah, because
Crooked
you
thumbs
like
down.
Null as Gozer the Gozer.
I also don't know why they called it the freaking Defenders, because one of the teams was definitely X-Force.
It doesn't matter anymore because everybody's showing up and everybody else is booking this damn.
Fair.
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody in the
brand
main book,
split in
you got
WWE.
freaking-
It don't matter. Everybody just shows
Yeah,
up wherever they
fair.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Defenders
is a
of Light
Royal
and
Rumble.
Dark.
Yeah. Somebody's running in with a chair from the audience or something.
Did you say thumbs up, Marco?
Crooked thumbs up.
Crooked. Okay.
Oh, I mean,
Down for me.
once again, Ewing needs to get off any of these titles. He'd be a great editor because he can keep this is the thing. He'd be a great editor because he could keep all the stuff together. Because I'll be honest with you, I couldn't even keep which book had which characters in it. Right? I just accidentally gave the other book
Some
a
of them
higher
were
one.
in more than one.
Yeah, but like Ewing can keep
Cable show
control
up
of
all
that.
over the place.
They should literally make him the
Why is
editor.
Cable playing such a big role in this series?
They should. Well, that's what I'm saying. It should have been X-Force, but like he could be a great editor in chief for Marvel, but he's got to stop with this shit. So,
But this one had Beta Ray Bill in it, right?
yeah, this one did. It had X-Force in it.
Beta Ray Bill
It
was
had
in all three of
Defenders
them.
in it.
Tony Stark.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Well, that Tony Stark was. I don't understand why Tony Stark was in this book.
So he can make.
I don't understand why he was in the other book.
He was in the Lego mech. He was in the Lego mech Hulkbuster hammer thing, which also
It was
didn't
a
make any
black
sense.
metal armor.
Yeah.
Well, they got to make
Thumbs
use of it because they
down.
introduced it and made a big deal about it on covers.
I don't want to have to read any more of these. So crooked thumbs. For me,
Oh.
like
You
I
have to
kinda
give
agree
it
with
full
Marco,
thumbs
this
down.
was-
You can't give it crooked.
Go full then.
Full then.
You got to unbalance the scale.
I'll sacrifice this one. I do
You
agree.
gotta,
It was probably
you gotta
the-
unbalance the scale and push it down.
It was the better of the three. But yeah, I don't.
It's
wanna
getting
read
a
more
raw
of these.
deal in that case, but it doesn't matter. You do
Yeah,
what you gotta do.
because I guess 'cause
Once
the last
again,
one-
I will tell you this: like
Oh,
after this, I thought, hey, this is a spin-off title. This event could have some hope for it, which was shortly after that completely shattered. Like they just shattered the shit out of that. So that's all I'm saying.
They didn't want it near Absolute Batman. Pete, did you give it a thumb?
I didn't read this one. I'd stopped after I saw Null making his fucking Elsa castle,
No.
like it was frozen. In
We
the
like
first
it out
issue.
here. We
Yeah.
like it out here. We like Absolute Batman. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
I'm
do.
glad
It
I
just
gave it
didn't
a
come out
full
this week. Otherwise, we would have read it.
Yeah, I get it, Jacob. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. So nobody else read it, so we leave it. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't want to read any
Yeah,
more
I
of this
skipped the
event at all.
spin-offs. I read the main
Yeah.
one. I had to skip the spin-offs
Yeah.
because I didn't have time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next. We have DC's Hot
Yeesh.
Girl Summer #1 for $9.99.
Do we need to give any details?
I couldn't make it past the first 4 pages.
Can you give more than a thumb down? Because if you could, this was the dog
No.
shit of the week, dude. Hey, whatever in black and white said, hey, hold my beer, and DC said, fuck that, we'll drink the whole keg. Like they fucking just went all in. Just if you there's no, oh my god, I can't even, like, this thing is such an atrocious.
I don't know how they finished this. Like,
That was
And
like,
it was
that's
not, yeah,
why
it was
wasn't
$10.
Do I really
was the
have to
biggest
draw
problem.
this?
No, you should have seen it. It got worse as it went down. Like the
I
last
had to
story
stop.
was like
I tapped out. I'm like,
the
wait a
last story
second.
was like, oh my, hey, you know those Fuglies? It was like some kid was telling a story with Fuglies towards the end of this thing. It was just like literally like a puppet show with Fuglies. Not that's what it was, but it was like if you had to watch a puppet show of a 4-year-old that could hardly talk with Fuglies, that's what some of this book was.
Talk to
Dude.
a girl.
Dude,
So
Cool.
to me, the biggest problem is these. First off, it's another anthology where like you got maybe one story that's passable, maybe,
Not-
and
but
that's
whoa,
that's
whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa.
maybe. I say maybe passable. I don't even say that for this book, but at the same time, they're asking you to buy this book for $10 freaking dollars, and you get maybe 6 good pages out of it. Hell no, I would never give anything like this any more than a thumbs down for that. That alone is just awful.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't understand. This is why I don't understand about DC, right? And I don't mind if you take a shot with something and it's weird or whatever because you're doing all right with your couple of your absolute titles. But that's not what you did here. You released dog shit. Like, there's no way this book should have gotten through any part of editing. Like, there's no. This thing was so bad on so many levels.
Who I really feel bad for is I feel bad for the shop owners that had to actually buy this because it was $10. So even the shop had to pay probably like $5 or $6 for this just to have it on the shelf in case somebody wants it.
Dude, I hope we're not offending any friends, but this was garbage across. Dude, oh my god, poor Kevin Scott wrote trash.
Jacob brings up a good
To your
point too, in that like
before, doing like an anthology or like a one-shot special, a silly, hey, it's a summer special. Marvel did it before, like all those. I get it. That's
Marvel did
fine,
before, it
but
actually
not-
wasn't terrible though.
I would
Marvel
rather
did
just have it.
$10, like to JJ, like to $10, man.
Yeah.
$10.
I would rather just have it be a picture book of comic book characters in their swimsuits. Have to read a
Which is what Marvel did before.
Yeah. I would rather just have that, for God's sakes.
No, and here's what I'll give Marvel when they do these things. They'll have 2 or 3 like legit, well-known writers and artists on it, and then let the rest of the people kind of try to.
Even if they don't, they usually don't do a $10 book. They usually will do it at least for $6 or something that's.
Bro, Mike, you didn't read this. This is the
Marvel
worst.
ones. And to be fair, the Marvel ones aren't any better for the most part.
No,
they're not
It comes
great.
down to most of the Marvel ones. So
They're not great. They're not
No.
great. But this thing was especially shitty, dude. This was this.
And
my
not only
favorite was
that, they didn't even give you covers that they want to entice you to
That's
buy.
There's no good covers. Yeah. There was the Lyrics Lee. I kind of like the Lyrics Lee personally.
Like, they used
even
all
that
of
was a
those-
bad
yeah.
Lyrics Lee cover.
All the
I don't
pink
think they were that
swimsuit
good.
covers that they scattered across all the titles, they didn't have anything like that. For this summer special for Hawkgirl, they didn't have one good like.
Well, you know, the craziest part was there's a whole story where the 2 main characters, I think it was Shining Knight and Flash, are in their full body uniforms.
Armor, yeah.
Just running around in the
Shining
water.
Knight of all people showing up.
And then when they didn't have their uniforms, like you said, for some reason they had the impression of like the S or whatever on their chest.
Yeah.
So we know who they are, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Wait a second. There's
DC
redhead
makes a
running
whole
around.
Mike.
I don't know who
DC
it
makes
is.
a whole lot of trash, and if you don't believe so, read this book because this is. I mean, this is like a masterclass in straight garbage.
Yeah.
Like it is it's embarrassing. Like,
Again,
it
it's-
is bad.
It's fifth
To his
week
point,
DC. It's annuals and one shots. That's what we.
Yeah, I mean it is, but like you don't have to do this poorly.
No,
I mean, let me
and
ask you
now-
this. Do you think they've given up on a lot of their non-absolute stuff? They're just like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know
well,
what, let's
no,
just
they
phone
haven't
it in.
really always been that good at some of that stuff either. You know what I mean? But like, that's what I don't understand. What I don't understand is why would you? There's so much you could have done with this. Why do you do a polished turd? Like, and it's not
I
even
mean,
polished.
I
You just
think of
sold a
some of
real
the-
turd.
I think of some of the specials we've got this year, like this and the Harley Quinn fart special. And
Yeah,
I mean,
like I like the
don't
idea
do
of bringing
that
back the
bad.
Swamp Thing missing issues. I think that's brilliant. That's great.
yeah,
Like that's a good add-on. But like DC's
Yeah.
always had problems with this type of shit. But with that being said, like this is exceptionally poor. Which
It
is
is.
unfortunate.
They would have
It's
done better
exceptional.
if they would have sold a pinup book of just Nightwing butt shots,
Yeah,
and they would have.
I'm not buying it, but at least
I'm not
somebody
buying it, but they
would've.
would have killed.
Yeah,
Dan Mora draw
Is
everything.
it possible that this is not for us?
I don't know who this
Is
would
it
be
that
for,
kind
though,
of book?
Dub. That's the problem. Like when you read something, you could be like, "Oh, okay, this is for kids. This is for." I don't know who this is for because, like we said, it's not for gooners because it's not a gooner
Is it
book.
for people who buy Archie digests? Like the
No.
grocery store Archie
No, I don't think
Digest?
it's for that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
But
like
it's got none of the humor
fun.
of that for the
Yeah.
most part. Like the humor falls.
I
flat,
think
like,
I think this is a litmus test for DC to see if they could really just have DC slapdicks just aimlessly defend trash. I think that's what this is.
The only thing
and they were gonna win on it. Don't get me wrong; they're gonna win on it. If you could get a slapdick to come in here, they would tell you this book was great. They love it. And they probably didn't read it. They probably didn't pay the $10 for it because it's
Yeah,
not
I don't
good.
have a full rundown of all the artists and writers that were on this, particularly artists. But like the only thing I can think of a purpose that a book like this serves is to maybe try out artists.
I would
Yeah,
agree
fair.
with
Like
that.
like draw me 8 pages for this book that we're not going to give a
Okay.
shit about when we go to
fair.
market.
I got what you're
And-
saying. Yeah.
Here,
No.
yeah, I would say that, but here you go.
Oh man, you know who had a story in this?
It's Kevin Scott.
Kevin Scott. I was like,
That's what I'm saying. I was going to tell you that. Lim
But
had
he
one
doesn't
in
normally
here
work
too.
DC though.
There was
He
an
doesn't normally work
Arthas.
DC.
Yeah, I know. But you had a Kubert in here. I mean, I get what you're saying. I kind of said it earlier though. You still have to have at least 2 of the stories have a top line name and artist.
You got to
with
make
a
it work,
decent
especially if you're
story.
going to charge him $10. You got to have the people.
Yeah,
pay
I
for
mean,
it.
$10 you gotta have it all.
God bless Marvel for handing their fair share of crap over. But at least when Marvel puts these things out, they'll give you 1 or 2 in it. This thing was, this is an abomination. I hate to use that word, and I know some people probably. I don't understand the concept behind this. Like, I don't think you can explain to me, like,
An
conceptually.
editor just had a bunch of stuff lying around and said, "Hey, let's just put all these."
That's
shit
what I
together
think
and make a
happened.
book."
That's what it sounded like.
Let me ask you this: would you rather buy this book or all three Queen and Black?
All three Queen and Blacks.
All three Queen and Black.
And I didn't want to buy all three Queen and Blacks.
And
That's
I don't
how
want
bad
those
this
either.
book was.
Okay.
That's how bad. And I probably, I probably wouldn't even read all three. I would read the
No,
one.
you have to. You have to read them. You have to read all. Three.
Yeah.
You have to read this whole
Yeah.
thing. That's the whole point.
I'd rather go back and read those other two books over having to.
Now, do I also have to
pulled
pay
at
the
least
actual?
some enjoyment out of the other ones at
Yeah,
least?
am I paying the $18 to get, or whatever it might be, for those three Queen and Blacks, or am I getting 3 for $10? Am I getting some sort of discount bundle?
I don't think that.
I'm always in for a deal. So
What is this? There wasn't any gooning going on in here,
no,
dude.
and
Mike,
it also wasn't for
Mike,
the. I don't
it's
know.
Mike,
but,
and
I don't
I'm
know.
not-
Some
Mike,
of the stories,
Mike,
there's kid friendly.
I'm not trying to be
stories, but there's some that
disrespectful.
aren't. So
hold on. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I
Yeah,
want
makes
you
sense
to
here.
pick up. I want you to go to your LCS, not buy this book. I want you to have an open mind, read it, and come back next week.
He
and-
can't have an
and
open
tell us.
mind now after all the stuff
Yeah,
you
we
said about
pretty
this
much
book.
warped
How
Oh
can
no,
you
he's
not?
defending, but he's defending this book. Like,
No, he's
I
trying
know,
to
I think
figure
he's
out
just
what
saying
it's
that's
for.
that's
Yeah.
the target
He
market.
said-
Is for. And that's
He said it's for
I mean-
DC's special fans. That's
no,
what he
but
said.
I
I'll
like
say this
some of
much.
their special stuff. I don't.
to be fair to that assessment though, Marco, I would actually
Please
agree
read
with him if I
Oh.
didn't open this book up and read it. If I was just looking at it, I'd be like, yeah, this is like a Gooner title, probably. It's like the Marvel ones. Like
Oh,
something like-
fair.
Well, when
Like
you
when
open
I
up
heard
and
it was,
read it,
but
you
you know
quickly
that I
realize
like
it's
those
like a game.
Anthemium titles.
yeah.
I
All right,
really do.
we got to move on from here.
Okay, yeah.
But
Let's
just to kind of put
garbage.
the one final stamp, but again, all thumbs down. I think we're telling you not to spend $10 on this thing, because that's the other point. Even if this thing was
I would
targeting
spend
towards
one.
kids, you're going to target a $10 comic book towards kids.
I wouldn't
Come on
spend
now.
$1 on this. I would not spend a single dollar on this. Not one.
Make it
No.
2 stories of this and make it a free comic book day book.
Like I said, if this wasn't $10, I wouldn't have such a harsh opinion of
Yeah.
it. But you're really squeezing people for $10 for this.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, we have one more book
Sorry,
to
Mike, I
review.
misread it.
Late addition to the reviews, but look how awesome this cover is. The Horror of Godzilla #1. This book was all about Godzilla being scary, back to his roots.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with this book. I thought
And scary in
I think-
Japan.
yeah, I thought it was good. I thought this book was
KC
actually.
era? The KC era?
I'm actually kind of glad they did this because I think this is like the perfect opportunity or perfect week or week 5 for a book like this to come out. I'm not sure it shines as much on a 1 through 4 week, but on a 5th week,
Yeah.
I think it shines in a 5th week. Like this is what DC. I'm glad we put this at the end. Good job on the production value here, Dub, because this is what DC should have done with the summer special. This right here. Take a little bit of a chance, do a little bit of different artwork, play out there a little bit with the themes, and it was written well. I mean, I'm giving this a thumb up.
Yeah,
will
I agree.
also-
This is the best thing that I read this week out of these
Out of
books.
the ones we read.
This is
It helps that
actually,
there's not-
I give a lot of crap for all the stupid ass Godzilla books we're forced to read. It's Godzilla versus Sonic. It's Godzilla versus
Yeah.
the Turtles. Godzilla, Romeo and Juliet.
Jacob, you
Godzilla
ain't-
versus
Jacob,
the
you ain't
city of
lying.
Portland.
You ain't lying.
This was a Godzilla book that I actually wanted, and it was solid. I like the art.
There's
good.
I mean, the only problem with this is like all I think about is the Stray Dogs when they did all the variants of it. So I've seen it recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once
I like
again,
this cover. The cover A, I put it in my.
I
pick.
love the cover.
This
I
cover
think
right
the
here,
cover
I'll
A
get
themes
one.
up with the book
pick.
too very well. I mean, I can't say enough good things. This is a good book on a regular week, but I think it gets lost. I think
Well, it helps that there wasn't a lot of like other. Usually, every week for indie titles is filled with horror #1.
oh my god,
I
yeah.
felt-
Exactly.
feel like this
Godzilla
week-
takes Texas. That sounds naughty though. That sounds.
I feel
he's
like this
doing
week there
something
wasn't
to
that many
Texas.
horror #1s, so this fit in well. And also too, it does like you guys made the point of it's a Godzilla book about Godzilla,
yeah.
where it actually makes Godzilla
In
somewhat
Japan,
intimidating and scary.
mind you, in Japan.
Yeah, in old Japan, and it makes Godzilla entertaining and interesting because it actually makes him scary. It's not
Yeah.
like a joke book where he's battling some superheroes.
That
or-
could be my one complaint, even with the art, which again I like the art. A lot of the characters look white for being in Japan.
Well, I think it's because they did that green thing, and
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
like
the
they
green
didn't
thing.
look,
Two
they
shades
didn't
of
look
color.
Japanese. Like the main, like the one scientist lady that was at the hearing was like, she don't look Japanese.
Well, she wasn't. I don't think was she. It wasn't her name,
Well,
like
her
Olivia
character
Mitchell or
name
something.
was.
Yeah, I think she got.
So that's
She
why
got a
that's
white
my
name.
only complaint. It's like they whitewashed the casting of this comic book
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit,
maybe.
but
it was a
art
little
was
bit.
still really good. I did like
The only thing I
art.
didn't like about this was a little bit too much, maybe back and forth. But I think that kind of fit well for the horror theme. But there
I
was
think
a
it
lot of
felt
like,
well for the horror portion of it.
here's the healing, here's
Mhm.
the attack, here's the hearing, here's the attack. Like there was a
This
lot
is
of
his
that
first
back and forth.
Godzilla's first attack, right? That's what it's all about. His origin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was good. though.
so 3 thumbs up from everyone.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think so.
I
I'm
don't know.
up.
I want to read the second one.
The book of
Yeah.
the week for sure, dude.
Nice. So we got to
Well,
read the next
guys,
one.
we only read typically unless it's we'll read the second one on this one, sure. Because there ain't gonna be nothing else on a week 5 to read. So.
It's a 4-parter, so it's a miniseries.
Well, it might get stuck on the 4th week though of August. So.
And I hate to say it, but there were some cool retailer covers.
There
too.
was. I
They're
did see
they're
that.
actually.
Yeah.
I
Really
wanted
cool
to get one
retail
of them,
covers.
but
That was a shame. When we were picking variants, I was like, yeah, but it's not it's store exclusive. But man, that's a good cover.
yeah, there was one I will say that I did want to go and get, but I didn't yet. I might, if it's still available, I might get it just because I liked it. Since now I know I like the book inside.
That's not true. There's plenty of anime who have Japanese people. And
He's
Japanese
got a point though. A lot of times but
Well,
maybe
yeah, I
one
mean,
second in Japan.
It's a mix.
it's kind of hard. I mean, they're cartoons. You know what I mean? Just because they give them
No,
green,
there's
purple
some.
hair.
There's some that are clear. Going in. All right, that's it. That's all we got.
That's it for this week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a lot. So we did.
That was a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go to CIC. Shoot, I didn't shake them up. We got to do CIC this week. This is the topics. This week we actually went 5. We typically do 4, but it's because we did 2 Spider-Man topics. Wait till news. We did a Green Lanterns one because we promised from last week, and we didn't give you the other thing we promised from last week. So we did Green Lantern, like other rings, other colors, first appearances. We did Spider-Man. We did 1 in 100s, and then we did Keys after 50, but before 130.
Punisher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we did what the hell else did we do?
Stevens. You guys.
Oh, we did Stevens because of the
and-
thing. Oh shoot, Dom, I forgot to put your book in here.
And
My bad.
Ghost Rider news.
There it is,
Oh, yeah,
Dom.
then
You
it
get to
goes
start
Rider.
off though.
ASM
Spider-Man
52. This is a very recent. This was a 1 in 100.
Yeah.
But it's
Mm.
Black Cat and it's Phil Lobo. So I mean, like, I don't
And
know.
it's
like,
good
it was an
prices
easy
now, I
pick
think.
for me. That's a really good price for 9.
The last one, it was 70. Let me give you the numbers on 9.8, 72.68, which I think
Yep.
is phenomenal for
Yeah.
72.68 last 2 sales.
Yeah.
So
But even
Yeah.
I mean, $20, $22 raw is not bad at all for 1 in 100. So
not bad at all.
Nope.
I would definitely I would buy this.
Lobos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, with us having brand new day, I don't always love sketch covers, but I love some sketch covers. This one I thought both the regular cover and the sketch cover good. The reason why I like the sketch cover was because of the checkering on the bottom, which you typically don't get.
A little bit of cross hatching.
Yeah.
Mhm.
9/8, 445. Raw
McNiven.
is one. What?
McNiven.
Yes.
Yep.
155 raw. Sorry, I'm going fast. We got to catch up about
That's
5
fine.
minutes. We're 5 minutes behind.
Casada.
Yep, Joey Q cover. This is
King
another
of
one.
the-
So this
King of
takes
the-
another variant and makes a 1 in 100 and a sketch, kind of like Marco's. But these in this stretch of Spider-Man books, like through the early 600 stuff, these are hard to find. These 1 in 100s. That's kind of why they're so pricey. You got 128
Mhm.
for raw, 98 is 300, mostly because of their rarity, but also they're really good Casada covers. So
Was this around Marvel New Now? Now New Marvel?
I believe so. Yeah,
When
this was like
Q did a bunch of
2000.
those.
I mean, this
think
was
it was like-
after. I mean, Brand New Day rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
you're undoing this, and then they
And
kind of
did one
back
moment in
to it, like,
time. Nobody
a
cared
couple years
so
later.
much.
This is like 2 years later. They're like, well, we're going back to it, kind of, and like,
What
it
year
was
is
not
this?
Popular.
12?
I think it was like no, I think it's earlier than that. I want to say like 9,
8?
like 2009.
8 or 9. Yeah, that so it was now new. It was a lot of those. Any of those Q sketch now news.
I
are
thought
good.
All New Now was like 12.
I thought it was 9 to somewhere between 9 and 12. I can't remember offhand.
It's
getting
somewhere
old.
there.
Yeah.
All new now, all new, all different now.
Oh no, yeah, but Q between those years, between 9 and 12, Q did a lot of 1 in 100 sketchos. So,
Mhm.
all right, and then we got
You can get a Mobius for $20 for 1 in 100.
yeah.
It's just a
Hey,
deal.
was this when the movie came out?
I don't remember. It was. They made a big deal out of it being issue 800. I remember that. There was like a lot of.
Yeah, well, issue 800 also was like, oh, it's Red Goblin, which is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is.
Mhm. Even though he
It
showed
is
up
what
like 2
it is.
issues
But
earlier.
Mobius, I just thought this was just a cool cover artist, and it's just for the price. It just seemed.
I wish they went full virgin though.
Check
That's
it.
the only thing I didn't like
I'll
about
check
this.
it
I
out.
don't like the border.
What about isn't that the new Panosian book next week?
Is that what it is next week?
Is it next week or is it this
Jacob,
week?
is that next week? If it is, just put it in the comments below though after the show.
I thought it was.
Well, it
shopping
might have been
for a
this week.
vacuum.
Yeah.
It might have been
All
this
right.
week.
So then we decided to do, like I said, we decided to go amazing and do the keys that are not
Classic
Kingpin,
keys.
between Kingpin and between 50s Kingpin and then what's his name is Punisher. So
Punisher.
all right, who goes first?
Me.
See who we did.
So
AJ?
issue 86.
4K.
Can anybody figure out what this issue is? A key or the reason why? But this is Black Cat's new costume, which is, or I'm sorry, Black Widow's new costume, which ends up being her costume that we know nowadays, even in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
I mean,
something
obviously,
you
you
got
got-
happened in Spidey.
When we're doing the raw prices on these, do know
Pretty
that
beat
there's not a lot of
copies.
high grade.
Yeah, most of them are going to be beat.
Oops, my
copies.
bad. Go ahead. Go. Is that all
I
you
was gonna
got?
say,
In 86?
Still pulls 4K in the thing. Like I said, it's a classic. Normally, I hate costume change books, or like, oh, it's the first appearance of somebody in a costume.
Just Bermuda.
That's pretty lame. But to me, this is classic because it's still the Black Widow costume we know now through what 40 years.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the costume change matters. Like
Yeah,
the Red Daredevil after 6 issues. Like nobody really, with the yellow and brown. Like it's red. Daredevil's red. So it's just this is her look. That this is what.
Yeah, for sure.
Expect.
Beware the Black Widow. I love how they always give away what the thing is.
Well,
all right, what do you get?
Just real quick look at the cover. The pictures, even the pictures we can find, look yellowed. Like we can't even find
yeah.
nice pictures.
Yeah, there's tanning on there's tanning on this cover too.
Exactly.
Good old newsprint paper.
Who Dub is this you?
This is me right here. Yep. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 62. This is I'm pretty sure John Romita cover.
Yep.
First Medusa.
The last was an R2. Yep.
I don't know if her hair's kind of orange. Just gonna say
Sadie Sink's gonna be
her
Medusa.
hair's orange.
What does that mean?
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, right.
I don't get what that means.
Sadie
It's a reference
Sink
to-
in the movie coming out on.
Yeah, nobody
Friday.
can
Who's
figure out
Sadie
what the
Sink? Is that an
redheaded
actress
actress-
that's got orange hair?
She's got
Yeah,
red
yeah.
The
hair.
redhead from
Red
Stranger
hair, yeah.
Things.
Just saying, like we don't. She's not Jean Grey.
Everybody thinks she's Jean Grey because they
I
get
don't
cast
think she's
redheaded
Jean-
girl. And
No,
it's not MJ.
Yeah, fair enough.
not Jean Grey. I don't. Maybe she's an alternate universe MJ.
I think it's
don't know,
Medusa's cover and the thing.
but
Is,
$24.50 for a 9.8. And then anywhere from 35 to 228 raw. Depends how yellow your cover is, I guess, and how much of the
yes.
Marvel chipping you have going on, and how many pieces are
Yeah,
missing.
this is not
and
its
stuff.
first appearance. This is their first appearance in a Spider-Man book.
The Spider-Man
Gotcha.
book, yeah.
First,
Yeah, it is. It's the Inhumans one.
Yeah,
Where's all
sorry.
the Inhumans?
Yeah, most
Which
of the covers
Black
you're gonna
Panther
find
on the
look
cover.
like a coffee drinker's teeth.
Yep. All right. This is first Mary Jane cover. 9/8 $2,860. That raw 307 is still whatever. But I like the coloring on this book, and I enjoyed I really enjoy all the art here coming in with Romita through the gap. I'm not a huge Mary fan, but after they killed Gwen, it's probably a pretty solid cover. I do love the yellows that they use because Gwen is the same thing. They use a good yellow here, but this yellow for some reason holds up. It is funny because we're talking about like the smoker color of the whites of these Amazing Spider-Mans with it, but the yellow on the right side holds up and still almost always brilliant on these books. And and once again, if you're talking about the when Gwen Stacy dies, is a yellow, but they didn't use the same yellow color, even though they were supposed to use the same color. And I think this is much better. So 9/8, 2/8. Well, I said already, over almost 3,000. Raw is 60 to 307.
We should get
Always overlooked. Always
Mary
overlooked.
Jane in a go-go dress. Doesn't hurt.
Also, too, flapper dress.
Hey,
right?
that's why I put her on our thumbnail.
That is a go. That is not a
When-
flapper.
But I
dress.
used the
Thank you for
Darwin.
it.
No,
I
you're
used
right,
the
you're right,
Darwin-
you're right.
Not Darwin. Bruce Timm.
Bruce Timm when he did the other point of view from this cover,
Yes.
the POV.
Ooh.
I went with the Prowler because, well, Prowler's still a character that it's showing up even today. And then once we finally get the third Miles animated movie, however long delayed that shit's been, we'll see the Prowler again. So I went with the Prowler. I know it's pricey in a 9/8.
I can't believe how much this is blown up. This was never a 9/8.
No, I guess the Prowler was never like a top end villain in any way.
Yeah.
But
He did pretty good in the movie, so
yes, I mean the movie
Okay,
gave him
yeah.
the street cred.
Wasn't even in the second movie, was he? He was just in the first movie. Wasn't he?
Yes, I agree.
I think he was.
Well,
He
they went
did
to
in the
his
second.
universe where I think his uncle raised it, so we're probably going to see him,
yeah.
right? I think his uncle's still
Right.
around.
I mean,
And
there's
that's
multiple
why
universes.
that Miles is evil Miles.
Are we bringing up why we're talking about Ghost Rider later in the news?
yes.
Okay.
I think
people
everybody
already
knows.
know by now. I mean,
I think
Everybody
everybody
knows.
knows, though. It's not a secret.
I have 8 of those in the vault. Good job.
These
Nice.
are Ghost
they all
Rider
saw
first, appearance,
Gosling
Nice
walking
job,
around on
Turtwig.
the stage.
first appearances of various Ghost Riders.
Yeah, this is Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is actually Frank Castle. I like this book because this is a lesson in if you feel like buying a book, just buy it and don't take anybody else's opinion. These were 1 in 25. My LCS had 2, except for people that don't know, when it came out, it was a big deal because of quote unquote marble rub. On the back, there was like a 4 dot thing. And people would say it's actually a rub, but
Even with the rub, I still got a 9/8 on this.
yeah, okay, yeah, but that was the problem, was how bad it was. And we used to buy and used to Wednesday a lot. It was really bad. But once again, I think even the people saying it's marble rub, that it wasn't marble rub. It was a printer error. It's an actual printer error. It's a color thing that comes off the printer when it was running off. So the people who were calling it marble rub and got this book pumped up didn't actually even know what they're talking about. But shout out them because it got really pumped up. Now, it also ranges in prices. Not a ton of these sell, but not the last 2 9/8s were $925 or $18,000.
Yeah, not anymore.
Or
This doesn't
$1,800. And by the way, it still does the same thing, right? Like, so the next 2 sales after that might have been $2,000 and like $800. Like, it's weird how these books sell. Raw's going from 120 to 420. Once again, you have to hit the perfect part on the printer page. If the printer did not use as much ink on the back, they're going to call that more.
And I think
rough
that's
or something.
why you get some of those sales, because I think some people get nervous.
Yeah.
They look at the
But they're-
copies and, well, I don't
well,
know,
so-
man. You see the rub on this thing, blah, 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 blah. And then they talk the seller down, and then the seller panics.
Well, so this is what happened,
What I can
Pete.
get.
You say that, but I sent one of these in and got a 9.6 on it. So I didn't buy the other 2 for 125 because I was talking to Sean at the time. He's like, don't do it because we already got screwed on it. And they look the same. So we never bought it. And then the rest of them, then everybody else's came back 9.8s just in the same
In
shape.
10 seconds, can you explain what Marble Rub is? Turtwig asked what Marble Rub is.
Okay, so technically, Marble Rub, at one point, Marvel was.
They were
Marvel
cheap.
was-
Marvel was
yeah.
being very cheap.
Well, no, it's not just that. They weren't just being cheap. They were also putting the cheaper paper in boxes too fast, and it was causing the ink to rub off on the other book. The problem with this book was the ink didn't rub off on another book. It was actually a printing, like sometimes if you don't replace the printing, the ink or the plate in a do you want me to go faster?
No, I'm saying
you're
the
fine.
plate.
Oh,
The
okay.
plate.
It-
The
so
plate
when you're-
rolling,
so, like-
the rollers.
okay,
rolling
Here,
and
I guess I
smudging
can try to explain it this way. Not all titles and all copies of that title get printed at the same printer. So what happened with this is the incentives probably got printed someplace else. Something got on the plate, and it looked like dot marks on the end where it didn't. People mistakenly said that was Marvel Rub, but after all this years, there's no way it's exact same. Like if you look at it, it's the exact same spots everywhere, and there's none that have any ink rubbing on the front
like
or the
Carnage
packaging. So
361. 361. I'm saying like you're having the same like.
yeah.
thing across
Issue.
the whole run.
Yeah.
Same problem.
Oh yeah. So that's yeah. So I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it was just but I mean, call it whatever you want. It was still shit quality. I mean, that's what it was. But while this was happening, right before this, Thanos 13, Marvel decided to go to a different paper type, which was not picking up ink as well and rubbing off on the front of books and
It
stuff.
was shitty paper.
Yeah.
Shitty paper. Yeah.
And
Did I say that?
when
I said that right. Yeah.
When you
Okay.
said you
Yes.
got 2 from your LCS, I didn't get this from my LCS. I had to order both online. One I got
Yes,
from
years.
some weird little store. The other one I bought from Melv.
I'm pretty sure this was 2016 to like
2016. Yeah.
2020-ish, 2019, couple of years, I think, probably.
No, this is
16 or
2016.
17. Yeah, it's in that
16 or 17,
range.
No, it's 16. It had
Was it?
16, I think.
It's like I said, it's in that time frame, somewhere in there.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I had to pivot because I was just going with Ghost Rider covers, and I went with the glow in the dark, and then JJ's like, "No, that's not the topic." I was like, "Oh shit!" Then I guess I'm stuck. You
Disqualified.
said Marvel first appearances. We didn't get to JJ's yet. Well, would have picked his, but he picked it, so I went with Robbie. So with
Which
Robbie
one was
Reyes.
20? Mike, which one was 20? I can't remember which one.
What was 20?
You said there was a problem with episode
20 was the mech suit Robins.
The Robin issue.
Oh, yeah.
But this one, I liked Robbie. I mean, even on the Marvel, the television show, the
Agents
Shield
of
show,
Shield, yeah.
I think they did a good job with his
Fantastic
character. I think
job.
he was the standout of on that show. It worked, and I hope to see more Robbie Reyes on some form, on a screen, television, something. But it is what it is. We're probably not going to see him much more elsewhere. But
Turtwig, if you go back real quickly, just to promote the channel, there used to be a thing that me and Eric Hurd did every once in a while called what was it called? Back Issues.
Yeah, Back Issues.
And I think we covered some of the stuff about distribution and maybe printing in that. It's not as entertaining as this show. It's a little drier, but it gives you like actual history, like informative history, and kind of like how the printing process and distribution process used to work even prior to Diamond. So
I was like Robbie Reyes. I always like too because they put him in a car and they kind of work.
He was in a car.
Culture.
Yeah,
they worked the whole culture into the character and everything.
L Charger, yeah.
It was cool. All right, next up, this is a 125, by the way.
That was also an incentive.
Yeah.
So,
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah,
More than you
I'm just
thought.
glad I bought one when I did.
The first appearance of Roxanne Simpson is worth so much money. I can't even believe it. But Mike Plug art, I mean, this book, I mean, I don't know what really to say about this book. This is just, I had a book, I had a copy of this and I sold it. That's pretty awesome book.
Me and Sean sold like 12 of these in a 3-month period at one point because we thought we were just going to always get more of them. It's like the AF-15. These are only 2 books I ever regret selling so many. AF-15 and this book because you just never came across them again. All of a sudden it blew up.
Yeah, I got it for Overstreet price.
Wow, that's awesome, Pete.
Overstreet raw price. I remember $120, $120 I got, and I think it turned out to be
Does Pete buy his books from like some 65-year-old guy that still looks up?
No, it's my one shot. They did hire some younger kids, and then they started grading books.
Learn how to use the internet. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah. Overstreet said this was so much money in 2005.
We all had honey holes. Had honey holes.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, we would literally just take them, find them from one person, and take them for somebody looking at the book and sell them for X times. Like that's how easy this book was to get at one point.
I bought it.
And by the way, we were selling them for $5.15. The $5.15 book here is not like 1/10 the grade we were selling them for $5.15. Like this is wild. This is wild.
Yeah. The book I missed though is I didn't buy Fantastic Four 52. That one was on the wall. It was like $400 and it was a decent grade, and I didn't buy it when I should have, and somebody else did. I let it stay up there for too long.
All right. Oh, love it. This is
that's what I said. I would have picked this one, but JJ.
Yeah, this is dope.
Ghost Rider #1, Danny Ketch. $16 to $24 raw, $9.8 $3.50.
Who the hell? And by the way, the $9.8 before the $3.50 was like $2.90 to $300. Yeah. Like, hell yeah, the nostalgia, but shit.
This is the Ghost Rider I grew up with. I think it's the Ghost Rider that people my age grew up with.
Yeah, I think a lot.
And almost even more. Like I probably know this Ghost Rider better than I do the Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze.
Because I grew up with it. I mean, this ran a long time too. This is like what 94 issues, I think, when it finally finished.
Yeah.
A year or two later, but 92, I think, in its normal run. So it went on for a long time.
Well,
I
those
think-
raws are. It's because the drop off from 9.8 to 9.6 is wild too. And 9.6 is like $60.
There's a second
Yeah.
print version too, so there's a more. Than one
Yeah, you
version
got
of
the
this.
second print in the mix.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
newsstand and but I mean, to me, I think this is what they can. We got it in the news coming up that Gosling is Ghost Rider. I think everybody knows that now. But I think this is what they can do with the character. in
This
the
is what
MCU.
exactly. That's exactly. What
I
I'm thinking
think
they
this
could
is
do.
what they're most like. Plus, they love to bring back old characters, so you could do. They were long lost brothers in this comic.
Yeah.
Him and Johnny Blaze were, so they can do him as Ketch and then bring back Nicolas Cage as his long lost half brother.
Do
or
you
something
want
like
do you want like a more modern motorcycle instead of a throwback to like a Harley
that? I
Big
mean,
Boy?
the
Or...
motorcycle in this is very 90s.
Well, yeah.
No, I understand that, but you could do something
crazy.
cooler now where you could do like
Yeah,
I'm not saying, but like BMW's got that sweet little thing out
This
there.
looks like
you
a
know,
futuristic
the
Chuck Norris
Denali's or
Delta
something like
Force
that.
sort of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, just do something different where it's not like
Yeah.
we're doing a generic version of a fucking, you
Harley
know,
or,
Harley
Yeah.
or like.
But yeah, I'm all for them doing something different with the bike. I'd even be, even though you got to save the car for Robbie Rey's character if you ever do that, right?
you got to
like,
save the car.
I'm all for them doing
That's-
like a more modern
ridiculous.
version of the bike.
Yeah, you can go with
Motorcycle.
I don't know, like a Japanese bike of some kind instead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Make it
like
stand out
even
and
if you
be
go,
different.
I don't. I mean, what is it? It's not Denali. What's that one? But whatever that is, I mean, there's some
Ducati.
bikes that you could use.
Ducati is what you're thinking.
Yeah, Ducatis. You
Ducati.
could even do something like that where it's like souped
Now
up
you should get one of
version
those the big Hondas that had the big side carriers on
The
the thing
wings.
and the big
Those Honda
windscreen
side wings.
shield.
What's
on
the?
the
Is
front.
it Can?
My
Is
dad
it
used to
Can
have
Am? Do the one with
Can-Am.
the three-wheel?
Okay, isn't that the three-wheeler?
Yeah.
The
But yeah.
side wings or
Kind
whatever.
of you had a little
I think
three-wheeler.
this is.
You could get the one the Honda that had the. My dad actually had one of these too because we used to run when I was really young. When I was about 6, we used to run Yami 90s, 80s and 90s, and my dad had got the Honda, but it had like you could ride with it. It had a pack thing on the back that had like a small like 3 chrome rack thing on the
yeah.
top, and then you
Mhm.
open it with a key and store your
Yeah,
shit in
Yeah,
it.
no, my Lola grandfather, he had one of those.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of room to
Uh,
work with Danny Ketch. I think they can do a lot with it, and I hope that's what they do.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
think it's great.
That's why I would have picked this book.
Okay, cool. Next up. Next up we did Stevens because JJ.
Dave Stevens' birthday this week.
Yeah, there you go. And this is what I'll say on all these covers. Like, it's amazing. First out, as much as a hard time I give creepy foot fetish pervo gooner Joe, shout out Joe for getting the prices of Steven Comics up at one time, but also they had to come back down, right? So and this is why, because he did it in a way that he really enjoyed these and he wanted to make it. I don't mind when somebody pumps a comic not for the price up, but because they actually enjoy it, which is
Yeah,
what
for the
Joe
love of
did
it.
here. He did because of the love of it, and it really did get some of these into some light that people hadn't seen in a while. Now the prices of them have all fallen down and come
Yeah, the
back.
Dave Stevens train is not chugging along where it once was, but man,
Yeah.
these
But
were
I mean,
there
at least
for
it
a
got
while.
out there for it. So, and I think, by the way, looking through this, and not to spoil it, but I think all of us chose different. We didn't, except for one person, didn't choose like typical Stevens covers. Like we chose stuff that
That was the whole point. We had to try to.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the fact
Wait.
I just did 5 because I did a Good Girl art show last week, and I did
Mhm.
Stevens, so I already did a couple of the books, so I had to
Oh.
avoid those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shout out Joe too. I mean, like
Oh, of course, Josh, but
this
I
channel puts on
love
some very
Stevens,
good
too.
content sometimes.
I've got
Not
a whole
always.
special still on Stevens.
He
Sorry.
wasn't. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't hoarding them. That's why I'm saying he wasn't hoarding them. He actually didn't sell. He doesn't sell, and he didn't sell. So he was actually like finding them and being like, dude,
He was
look what-
hoarding them, but he was hoarding them because he enjoys them.
yeah, he's like, dude, look what I found. And it was pretty much almost like pickup. And he actually got screwed. And we told him not to do it because he's looking for a couple of them and the prices went up on him. And then he was holding them because he thought he never, Joe, he thought they would never go down in price, which we kind of warned him about that, but whatever.
Yeah. But we left some of the more obvious ones off. Like we didn't do
Yeah.
We
Planet
did.
Comics
I
because
picked
it's-
this one. This was my
Everybody
pick
knows
for
Planet
this week
Comics.
because I really do dig this one. It's cool. It's not overly, bombshell cheesecakey. I mean, it is, but it's it's an action scene as well. So I think it's kind of cool with the escape kind of vibe.
Very EC, kind of reminds me a little bit EC.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
Yeah, I mean, even this book got up to like the 35400.
Oh yeah, they all climbed up there. I mean,
They
there was
all
a time
did.
where you didn't find any of them. But
Yep.
Bad Planet 6 was mine. So this is an unusual Stevens cover. It's an Image comic, but it's actually probably one of his harder books to find.
No doubt.
For sure. It's his
Sitting
last
around the
cover.
time.
It goes for 50 to 80 in a raw. You can get a 9.8 for 220-ish,
Where I
224,
put mine?
which is not bad.
Because I bought mine from you, JJ.
You did get yours from me. That's true. I sold mine to Pete. I don't even remember what I sold it to him.
Because
for,
it's
but
just,
I
I don't either. But it's mine. It ain't going nowhere. I wanted it because I needed it.
they're shockingly hard to find these. It's known for being his last cover. They even put it out. I like how they actually put it out the way it was because the foot is not finished.
Yeah, finished
You
it
know,
all. Yeah, yeah.
And they found a way
Near some of the background stuff.
just
Yeah.
to put it out that way rather than have somebody try to, come in and hack
Come
and
in and
finish
touch
it.
up his art. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love that they did that with this book. It's an unusual Stevens cover. It's got your red dress distress kind of thing going on, but to me, I've always liked it just because it's an unusual cover and will always be known as his last cover, so, at least officially.
I like Airboy, and like when I think Stevens, this is what I think of. Like, I don't like Airboy as like the inside was kind of corny, but like I like a lot of different of the Airboy covers. I think they did a great job over there at Eclipse. That's like when you think of Eclipse, what you think about. And when you think Stevens, this is what I think. 9/8, 160, raw 35 to 50. And it's definitely not Rocketeer.
Eclipse did a good job with those. They reprinted a lot of that old
Airboy
like
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Airboy and what was the Buck Rogers series? I can't remember the name of it, but Cosmic, whatever.
Cosmic.
That was Eclipse too.
Cosmic
Yeah.
Space. Yeah.
Mhm.
It does. Yep. Oh,
Speaking of Rocketeer,
and Red Distress. And Red Distress.
Yep. So this one just is very recent. It came out earlier this year, I think.
Yeah.
Or last year. Earlier this year. Okay. So yeah, this is I mean, it's Dave Stevens, but it's also new and it's easy to get. I mean, it's $5. You can still get a copy of this book. I knew of Dave Stevens. I never really bought a lot of Dave Stevens. I had a buddy, his name was Paul, who was all over Dave Stevens back in the day and like kept telling me to buy Dave Stevens, and I didn't do it. I was buying Harley Quinn books and superhero Bruce Timm books instead. And but now I can buy Dave Stevens for $5, so this is the way to go.
Yeah, because some of those other ones are kind of tough. Even after the train has kind of eased down, there's still some of them are still too pricey. Which thankfully I got them early.
Yeah. And the interesting thing about that one is that it was technically new art for a comic. I think they put it on a poster.
Yeah, it was some art he had.
But this was the first time that art showed up on a comic. So
that's interesting too. Yeah, fair enough.
Love it.
All right, and then we promised it, so we got it to you. We did Green Lanterns that weren't Green Lanterns, that were other color I don't know how to position this. All right, here we go. Oh, here, two things I love. Huh?
Said you asked for it.
Yeah. Two things I love. First off, this is the first Black Hand as Black Lantern, but anytime you can kill Bruce Wayne is dope. I showed the B cover first, or the variant cover for 43, because I really do like it. And it's also John's takes on a bunch of this stuff. This was after the Blackest Night. 9/8, 225.
Yeah, this is the prologue to the Blackest Night.
Before Blackest Night. Just before Blackest Night.
So 225 for the B cover. Am I still there, or did Pete just go? Did I just go?
You're still there.
Okay, cool.
I can still hear you.
225 for the B cover, 150 for the A cover, $22.40 to $40 raw for the covers, which is actually kind of cool. That B cover is the problem with getting that B cover in high grade is people overlook it a lot. So like people do love the first cover. I think the second cover is a lot better. So there we go. Next up.
Me. So probably one of the most widely available runs of Green Lantern. This is Green Lantern 50, but it's an important issue because it's Hal Jordan as Parallax. So the cosmic entity that kind of possesses people. $3 to $10 in a raw, 85 to 100 in a 9/8. It's a pretty cheap pickup. But at the same time, I think this is a story they could do in something like Lanterns because Hal Jordan strikes me as a angsty old guy in the Lantern series,
Well,
maybe.
as long as they don't make Parallax a big brown shit cloud, we'll be fine.
So if they do something where like Parallax possesses Kyle Chandler's Hal Jordan, I can see him doing something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be remiss because Bruce is in here. I'd be remiss if saying there's also a DCU version of this.
There is.
This is a great because this was again the handoff from Hal to Kyle. So you had all of those in there. Some great covers too. 48, 49. And then pretty soon after we got Girl in the Refrigerator and all that stuff.
Yeah. This is Green Lantern number 16 from 1962.
12 center.
This is Gil Kane cover, first appearance and origin of Star Sapphire. A great villain.
Wait, how do we know? How do we know that, Dub?
Well, okay, so she's on the cover, and her name is right there. I mean, it's The Secret Life of Star Sapphire.
Featuring. Oh, wow. Okay, good stuff.
9/8 for almost 10 grand, just under 10 grand, and Raws from anywhere from 45 to 306. This is a 12-cent DC. This is like I don't know. It's old book, 1960s. Yeah.
I don't know, Marco. Did you look at the image? How beat up was that $45 one that sold?
Oh yeah, dude. No, you know how bad it was? It had a sliver of a cover on it. It had like dog had peed on it. It chewed on. It was bad, and it had I think brittle page. A dog peed on it. Still had brittle pages. So like, yeah, pretty bad.
This is the first time there's another ring, right?
What's that?
That's the first time there was another ring besides the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah. I didn't believe so.
Was it?
Yeah, because didn't Guy Gardner came out?
Sinestro was later. Yeah, I think.
I was gonna say I remember when Sinestro was.
That's what it was. Sinestro was later. All right, and finally.
All right. Well, I picked this one to go with. I mean, granted, it was kind of like a tease. I did like the Sinestro Corps. Like the war that they had, it was a great run as well, leading into all of the the great Jeff Johns stuff that we got with the Green Lantern. I mean, I love this run so much. I actually had Green Lantern cufflinks on at my wedding in 2010 because I was a big fan of Green Lantern at the time. But this run, I mean, in this book, if I remember correctly, it's more of like a splash page that gives you sort of a tease of like the future of you get like a Larfleeze, I think, kind of is in there, Atrocitus. But I think Atrocitus does show up outside of that, and he becomes the leader of the Red Lanterns, is why we're going with this one. Again, with the different color rings and etc. But this is a good book all around, apart from being the finale to a great storyline. Like I said, it had a little bit of a cameo first of some characters. And as Marco did put the other cover in there, that one is a bit tougher to find. Isn't that are those 1 in 10s? The B covers at the time? Like you see on their
I think they're just Bs. I don't think they're 1 in 10s.
They didn't really do B covers back then, though. They had like there was a lot of the B covers were their incentives, if you will, and they would just get mixed up.
They did 1 in 20s or something like that back then.
Something like that. But they used to like mix them in, and they would often get just in the pile. You'd find them like in regular issues. Nobody would pick them out. But I'm like, these are incentives.
I think particularly this was the B color. I think the other one, that one might have just been a variant that they like whatever the incentive variant.
I know Justice League for that time period had them where they switched in between them. Like one was a 1 in 25, one release, and then the next issue would just be like a B cover variant.
Yeah.
But regardless, either cover works for this one if you can find them.
Sweet. That is it for the week. Good. We got through that. We caught some time back up, buddies. Let's get to news before we keep these people here too late. Sorry, I'll catch up on your comments in a second there, Mike. Yeah, Mike, they had them all mixed in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about the news this week and go right into the box office news. And
what was last week?
What was last week? What?
I don't know, but there's something coming out this week, and they just killed it in China.
I was having a hard time finding when I was going to go, but it looks like we are going Friday night. So hopefully I get the Hot 10 done early, because otherwise I'm going to be at the movies. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
the
yeah.
number
Odyssey
one
was
movie
fun.
in America once again is
White
the
Washington
Odyssey.
College.
$90 million. It's taken in over $700 million so far, the global box office, and that's not including China. It has not opened in China yet.
Did you guys see it? I since I
I'm
haven't
not
done
gonna
a
watch
live
it.
show.
did.
I don't know.
I did. It was
I
good.
refuse to watch this garbage.
Oh, this was
Marco is
good.
boycotting this movie.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
fine. Other people can do whatever they want. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you don't have to boycott it. Just it's good.
Oh, I'm just not gonna watch it. Pete, if you had a Filipino movie with no Filipinos in it, and it
Marco went
didn't
to
have
watch.
anything to do with it, I think you wouldn't watch it either, buddy.
Marco went to contribute his money
Marco,
to Hades Town, the
Fucking
musical.
Cyclops is in it. Stop worrying about who they cast in the different roles.
That's
I
also
tried that-
hold
I
on, hold
tried
on.
that argument last
Pete,
week.
that's not what you want to say. That's not what you want to say.
I
at all.
tried that reasonable
That
line
is
of argument.
not what
last
you
week.
want to say at all, because that would be like criticizing saying that
Here we go
Moses
again.
split a river to Catholics. Like, you don't do that. It's part of a historic, like, it's literally part of a
It's in
legendary
the Old Testament.
Yeah. Well, once again, it's what
I mean,
it's
split a
what
river
a
for more than
certain-
just Catholics.
it's what it once or just keep talking over.
I
it.
saw that
There's
movie
a
where
reason
the
why it's
river.
called Greek mythology.
Right, I understand, but myths are just stories that contribute to the history of ethnic cultures. So if you're going to do it and you're going to take advantage of it, feel free. Just feel free. You don't have to make it exactly word for word how the story occurred or anything like that. But maybe, I don't know, put somebody from that ethnic culture into the movie.
Why?
Or what?
I'm sure there was, and
called-
Marco,
off,
who hasn't seen
it's
the
called
movie, probably
acting.
doesn't realize the
For
ethnicity of
one
everyone
thing,
in the movie.
it's called acting. These aren't people playing a historical role. They're acting in a play.
No,
would you
Pete, actually,
boycott-
Pete,
I'm
you're
sorry,
wrong.
wait,
Actually,
would you
Pete, you're wrong.
boycott your kid's school play because they cast kids from their class and didn't cast all?
Yeah, what if it's
ethnically
animated?
Appropriate kid? Like, it's acting. It's a movie.
First off, Pete.
Relax.
First off, Pete. In my school, I would assume that at one point they could have somebody in whatever play they actually have. Now, if it's something like a Dory or a Disney like featured film, I guess, and they don't, yeah, I understand that. That's not what this is. Number two, I find it humanly amusing that you
Hercules
just
didn't have
washed
enough
over the
Greek
just
animated
washed
characters.
over the part of if it had something to do with your history. Fine, you wouldn't have a problem with.
I wonder the conniption fit Marco had when Hercules with the Rock.
Oh my God! Or having Brad Pitt once again,
There's
having
plenty
Brad Pitt.
of washing over. I may be half Filipino, but I'm also half Italian. And not every Italian movie I've seen has had all Italians.
I didn't
play
say
all of the
all.
major
Pete, I
roles.
didn't say all. I said one. I said it from the region. I didn't even say you had to have Greeks. I said from the region. That gives you North Africa. That gives you some of Asia. That gives you any place in the Balkans. One.
They made a Superman movie last year, and there were 0 Kryptonians in it.
Hold on.
Exactly.
That's not. Hey, that's very disrespectful.
That's a mythology.
That's
of a
very, but that's
story.
not a historical mythology to a group of people. That is
Okay,
not true.
but
It's
you know
mythology.
what?
This is a story.
You know what? Corn
There's
Sweat
all
was
types of
not
stories.
from Kansas.
Hold on, there's all types of stories.
He wasn't. Corn Sweat wasn't from Kansas. Superman wasn't from Kansas. Why didn't they? Why couldn't they find someone in Kansas?
Once again,
Play
it's
the
not.
role.
Hold on, that's not cultural. That isn't cultural. You're talking about just plain
You're
stories.
still putting whatever qualification you want to put on it.
I'm not
just
putting
pointing out
qualifications.
It's a movie. Relax.
Pete, I'm not putting qualifications on it.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
telling. Well,
how was that Percy
here's the
Jackson
thing,
TV show?
Pete. Here's the thing that you can't do. You can't tell people of that ethnic how they feel about their history. I would never do it to you. You can't do that. And this is what you and Dub's doing. I wouldn't, whatever background Dub's in, I wouldn't tell him how he should feel about those types of things. I'd ask him. And then I'd say, okay, fair enough. And if it's not for him, that doesn't mean I'm not going to go see it. I didn't tell you guys not to go see this. Once again, you guys can go see whatever you want. I just told you why I'm not going to go see this piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. You guys can do whatever you want.
But therein lies the problem.
What's that?
Therein lies the problem because you're not saying I'm not going to go see it because it's not referencing my whatever your reason. But then you go and add in this piece of shit. You can't
Well, I can call it
a piece of shit if you haven't
Yes,
seen
I can.
it. Just
Yes, I can.
because you don't
I absolutely
like it.
can.
It's a
I
movie.
absolutely can.
It's a movie.
What? Once again, it's not that if it was just a movie and they didn't sell it as a cultural reference story, That's fine, but that's what they sold it as, and that's
No,
not
what do you
what
mean?
it
I don't
is.
think it is. I don't
What do
think
you
it
tell me they sold it as?
Well, that's what the Odyssey is. Yes, it is, and that's what the Iliad is. 100%. That's what it is.
But
You do understand that there's a lot of people, there's a lot of names in here that throughout the history of
but
people that grew up in the region,
to your point,
they use
fucking
those.
She's All That is based off of Shakespeare. So we're gonna fucking hold that to task too? Like,
Well, didn't they had-
There's not enough old English people.
know,
She's All That.
10 Things I Hate About You. They're loosely based off of Shakespeare stories. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
I mean, it's an
let's just
adaptation
let
of a
things
story.
be
No,
what
I
they
don't.
are.
no. Once again, it's loosely based off. They did it in a different genre. That's not what they did in this. They did not do that, Pete.
Yes, it is.
You're moving the goalposts
has
all the
people that
time.
I'm
aren't
not
even-
moving
it
any
has people that aren't
goalposts.
even
They
Yes, you are.
made a movie.
Hold on. Once again,
You're acting like they made some historical document and sold it as this is law, this is religion.
once
this is history.
again,
no
Pete,
one fucking
Pete,
did that.
Pete,
It's a
you're
movie
100%
based
wrong.
off a book.
Peter, stop. What you're doing is not understanding what I'm telling you.
I understand.
Yes,
what
I
you're telling me.
understand. To you, this is just some bullshit story that doesn't matter. But I'm telling you, from the cultural basis, these characters, people specifically name their children after them, not because it's a story thing, but because it's part of their history. That's what they do. And for you to just glaze over and say, I don't give a shit, is fine. You don't have to. But what you can't do is tell the people that do that, oh, well, you should feel okay because I don't care. Hey, man, that's cool. You don't have to care. You don't
And I
have
get what you're saying, but that is my point. And it is my right to try to get you to stop being so overly sensitive.
I'll tell you, my
about
name,
that.
my legal name is named after somebody from here. That's how culturally close I am to this story for a reason of that. And it's not just mine. I have somebody else in my family who was before me, and it keeps going down the line. I'm telling you from somebody of that ilk.
But-
And it's I'm not, if JJ says it, it's bullshit. He shouldn't say it.
But what
I'm
you're
telling
missing,
you.
no, but what you're
No, I
missing
think you're
about
missing.
my point is not, I'm not telling you how to feel about it. What I'm telling you is that they didn't make this to upset you, to disregard your culture. It was a movie, and they made a choice in how they made this movie, just like they made a choice into making a version of a Shakespeare story into a 90s rom-com. They made
They
a
didn't
choice
make this
to
a
make it
90s.
this way.
No, they did not make this. You're acting like this is a 90s rom-com. That's not what they did with this.
It's
But they made so "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" is the same story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I have no problem. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. If you're going to do that, because you're not trying to replace it as in because Our Brother, How Out There, or an adaptation of that into a different culture is fine. You're trying to do this as a cultural remake. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. And when you do that, yes, they are.
Make a movie based on the Odyssey.
Wait,
what they're trying to do.
Wait.
Based on the story in the book.
Once again, which character is who? Which character is named Odysseus in Brother Out There? I missed that one.
Well, there's no Odysseus, but it's George Clooney's character.
Yeah, no, I asked you which one was Odysseus.
But it doesn't matter if you're making a.
Which one was Agamemnon? Which one was
Troy's not a Troy's not a direct adaptation of any particular one story. The movie Troy? Yeah.
The city of Troy that got raised.
Yeah, it's based on the historical city of Troy, but it's not an adaptation. It's
that got raised.
Heaven
yes.
is based on Jerusalem, but it's not all Jewish in.
Oh, you know what I'm glad you brought up Kingdom of Heaven, because guess what they had in Kingdom of Heaven?
A British guy playing.
Yeah.
No.
Jewish
I'm
guy?
sorry. What was the rest of Kingdom of Heaven? Who were the people that came over from there?
Saracens.
The Saracens, and who did they have playing Saracens?
Well, technically the people that came over were the Crusaders, but let's
yeah,
not go there.
Yeah. Well,
but they had Saracens. I mean, they had people of that culture.
You got to play Moses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but a lot of times
the Charlton Heston.
So there's people in this movie that are of Syrian descent, which is basically around the area where the city of Troy would have been. I mean,
it was
what's
north
wrong
of
with that.
It was actually north of that. What I'm saying is,
But I mean,
well, that's all. They also have somebody from South Africa, so I guess because they're from South Africa, they're the same as North African.
Not everybody has to be exactly cast in their role as like,
it's two completely different people. I mean, I know we don't have a great education system in the United States, so like geography is kind of hard. But I understand that, but like, come on, dude. So that's like saying, hey, dude, they speak English in the majority of the countries, wherever it is.
I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis is playing Lincoln, like not American. Like, what do we care? He does a good job playing Lincoln. Like,
well, I
an American cast as Lincoln. Like,
that's on my only point.
Once again, I'm not quite sure Lincoln as a historical cultural significance is the same. Like, you do understand.
Lincoln doesn't play I believe significance in American culture.
No, I'm saying as it's almost a religious bias. Like, that is what it is here. Like, that is what the mythology is.
These aren't even the same religion.
What are you talking about?
This is not the same religion.
As what? Lincoln? No, I agree.
As the modern religion in the area of Greece and the Mediterranean, this is not the
right.
same
I understand. I that's why I didn't want to say religion because of the Orthodox and the Catholicism or Christianity took over there. What I'm saying though is like from the storyline of the start. So like if you take it from the storyline of the start, like if you would do it, and I just don't want to get into the whole religion conversation, but it would be the only similarity you could try to explain it to is either Native Americans and their tales or stories or whatever their historical significance is through their mythology, Aztecs sort of like that, or if you consider the Bible not to be true, the Bible. That's the same level this is. No offense, that is not the same level as Lincoln. Would you agree or disagree?
I don't know what
cultural significance. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I think they both have cultural significance.
That's not what I asked you. No. That's not what I asked you. I asked you.
You're not comparing apples to apples in any case. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I am. I just told you how they're apples and apples.
But it's not.
I give you four things that were the same.
To me, this would be more like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter as far as connecting like a movie to a cultural.
To you.
To anybody.
I'm telling.
Yeah, to anybody, because. Again, you were making I get it with the to Greece. You were associating there, but to what JJ said with Lincoln, well, who are you attributing that to? Aren't we all Americans? So shouldn't we all feel the same way about your like? That's why it's
no. You're missing the point of what I said. Would you if you were doing something like Aztec history, are you going to get rid of the mythology behind it? If you do something as Christian history, are you going to get rid of the Old and New Testament? If you do something as, I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the mythology, but if Egyptian mythology, are you going to get rid of all that? And do you think that's the same level as having a historical figure? Like, I don't think that, and the historical figure of Abraham Lincoln, which God bless him, great American, did great stuff for us. Those aren't on the same level. And if you think they are, then the conversation's over because we're never going to agree on that. That's where I'm telling you this is on that form of level. Okay. That's
what
where it
level?
Is.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
same
about.
As like the Aztec history.
I don't know.
Yeah. Same as like
Christian with Lincoln.
Same thing as Christian. I don't. That's what I don't. So your argument that Lincoln has anything to do with this is also not on the same level. That's exactly what I'm asking you. That's what I'm saying. Do you not understand that?
No, because you just said we were doing apples to apples, and you just told me that now we're not doing apples to apples.
I said
you literally just said we're doing apples to apples, and you
yes.
just explained to me how they're not apples to apples.
No, hold on. I said the apples to apples would be this in the Aztecs, this in the Christians with the Bible. This.
All right, we can. I don't want to get.
That's apples to apples. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get into it, but I would not say.
So once again, still practices this religion.
Movie that dealt with the Bible and in Christianity, Charlton Heston and all those things going back to the day, they were all historically accurate.
Not saying they have to be historical. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. That isn't.
Charlton Heston was not in Egypt. He's not Egyptian.
Once again, that isn't what I said. I asked you if those things were on a similar level. And then I asked you, look, you guys are trying to have 6 different conversations here because you combined.
You're trying.
Yes, you did. You said
you're trying to take it to a point of that I'm trying to tell you to broaden it more. You're trying to get so specific, and I get it. You wanted.
No,
a
I'm
certain thing,
telling
and that's
you
not
what it
they
is.
made.
No. I'm not trying to get specific. I'm giving you
are.
similarities, and what you're saying
Otherwise,
is
you'd be
Too long.
complaining about why
Oh.
the fuck Liz Taylor is. Why is Liz Taylor playing Cleopatra?
she should play Cleopatra all the time. No, what I'm
Like that's
saying
what
is,
we're talking about here. And
but
all
we're
I'm
not
saying is
talking
they're
about that. We
movies.
aren't talking about that.
Oh.
We're talking specifically about this, and you choose to every single time I try to give you an example, change the goalpost.
I'm
which
not
is
changing
fine.
the goalpost. I'm just giving you another example that makes my point.
It
That's how I
doesn't
my
make it
point,
right.
is by giving you my
It
example.
doesn't make it right. Just because somebody does it doesn't make it right. This is also not 1946 where we don't know any better. Okay.
I'm sorry, but hiring the best person for a role in an acting film seems like
What
the appropriate
actor?
thing to do.
Hold on. What actor in here is the best person in the film? Mind you, I also do remember that the head actor in this movie, when he was playing on the Great Wall of China, got all types of people up in arms because he ain't fucking Chinese. So let's pull that back a little bit if you want to start using examples. Because then we have that.
Right,
what was that movie called? The Great Wall? Wasn't it called The Great Wall? And then all of a sudden he's over there doing trick shots.
Did you not?
Did you see JJ nodding? Yeah.
Did you
JJ
just ask
nodded.
me a question?
So we can
Did
be.
you ask me a
That's
question?
completely fantasy, and that was
Stop.
completely fantasy.
Stop.
No, hold on,
Did
I'm
you
not
ask
done
me
because
a
you guys
question?
talked over.
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you let me answer it?
I wasn't finished
But
because
you
I was
asked me a
explaining that was
question.
complete. I
And then you wanted
wasn't
to talk about the
finished
Great
asking the
Wall.
question. I was
You
not
asked
finished.
me what role did they hire the best actress for, and then you went to go on a whole fucking sidetrack story about the Great Wall for some reason.
Because you want to no, you asked me about the best actress for a role. I said no.
I made
I
a
said,
statement, and then you
but-
asked me a question. And
What
then
was
you
the question I
continued
asked
to talk
you?
about something else.
Was
That's
no, it
what
wasn't.
happened.
I asked you and was explaining it that in a true
What up,
fantasy.
Black
What's up,
Fighters?
Black?
You don't have to explain a question. You asked me a specific question. Who did they hire best for the role?
That's not what I said. I said, were people not up in arms when the head actor here played in a movie on the Great Wall saying he wasn't there? And I finished it up that was a complete fallacy too. It wasn't even like a mythological historical story. It was a complete, but people were up in arms at that. So we can be up in arms with that, but we can't be when we do a historical thing.
Well, that was a little bit different in that
How?
I don't necessarily disagree with you, but it was a little bit different in that was about the, and I don't want to get too politically but that was about the white savior aspect of it more than it was the casting of him not being of Asian descent, because the character not supposed to be Asian. But
Exactly. My point being, and I'll go to one of the actresses that many people have a problem with being cast in this role, Helen of Troy.
Who was Helen?
I
I don't even know who it was. See, you're having arguments with other stuff that you're reading online. I don't care about any of that.
They picked a very attractive woman to play a role of a very attractive historical figure to play a role in the movie. And
once again, now you're having an argument with the internet, Pete. So this is what your whole point.
Talking and not letting me explain.
Well, I heard what you said, but that's not my argument. You're arguing with the internet. So this whole argument that you've had now is about what people are saying on the internet. That's not what I was saying.
You asked me a question
about Matt Damon.
They hired the best people for the roles to act them.
That's not the question I asked you.
But that's what
I asked you about Matt Damon in the wall. Not what I asked you, Pete.
Yes, it is. Roll the goddamn tape back.
I asked you about Matt Damon in the wall, and JJ said it was white.
You brought up the wall after. You brought up the wall after you stepped over asking me a question.
Well, Pete, we don't typically argue the internet here, but if you want to, you can do it with somebody else.
I brought it up last week.
Answering your question.
Yeah. I like that.
He wouldn't have had that ammo if it wasn't for me.
Thank you for the ammo. Thank you. Appreciate the ammo. You're arguing the internet. I'm done now. I mean, you said the problem that people have with it, the Troy person on the internet. Like, I'm not going to argue the internet, Pete. I'm not going to argue it.
You just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
What do you want to know? I just talked about the wall. I went to you.
Well, who gives a shit about the wall? Let's talk about this
some
movie.
Popcorn, Dub.
Before we get on, talking about this movie.
We're done. I'm not arguing the internet.
I'm not arguing the internet either. I made a statement. He hired.
You guys are having a
Christopher Nolan,
completely
the
separate
director
argument
of
than what the
film,
internet is.
hired the best people for the roles to play an acting role. And you said, what people? Did you
I do
not?
think-
Did you not say that?
Yeah.
Or are you
I don't know.
disputing that? I'm asking you now.
I
Are
have
you
no clue.
disputing
At
that's
this
not what
point,
you said
I've stopped
in my
listening
comment?
to you a while ago. So
I-
at this point, after you didn't answer the wall question, I just stopped
Why
listening.
would I answer
do
the
think I
wall? I'm
wanna
not
point
talking
out-
about the fucking wall. JJ already answered the problem with the wall.
Yeah, that once
I-
again. Go ahead, JJ.
I do want to make one point, and that Marco, for whatever his reasons being, is upset differently than what 99% of the people on the internet are upset about with this
Yeah,
movie.
Fair enough.
Almost nobody on the internet has argued
That's
what
okay.
Marco is
That's
arguing.
okay. That's okay.
But everybody who's
We-
upset about the movie for different reasons is siding with Marco
Yeah.
because he's upset about the movie.
Well, you
Yeah,
can't be
for the
wait,
raw
hold on,
quote-unquote-
hold on.
Dance
I don't
off,
want,
bro. Me and you.
I don't want any of that nonsense either. Don't bring that over on me. Whatever
They
people
already
think of,
have. Look
like
at the
I
chat.
said, you
doing
forget
it.
what I said. You forget what I said at the beginning. Everybody can have their own business with this. I was just telling you what my business was, and then I got attacked for my business. Like you guys can do whatever you want.
But
I'm
I'd like
not
to
telling
point
you
out
not
that
to go see it. or not.
Marco is in fact not arguing the internet just because he's like the one person out of 999,000 people that would argue this.
It's no, it's not just me. It's there. It is. There
I
are
have not seen this
people,
complaint anywhere else on the internet. To be
but it's
perfectly
because it's not happening on the internet. Because typically people of this ilk don't. We people talk about it, but it's in the communities. In the communities, they're talking about this way. I'm just letting you know that. But I mean, I didn't know what's going on the internet. Apparently, something about Helena Troy being hot or not, if she's hot enough or not, is the internet. Is she hot? Is she not?
There's
I
many
don't know.
internet things with this movie.
So I get. Anyways,
Say that.
let's go. Move along. Too
Yeah,
long.
I'm
we were
done
supposed to
talking
pick
you
up.
right now.
We were
You're talking to a wall. You won't listen.
we were
to what I'm
supposed to
trying
pick up
say.
the pace, and we didn't.
Because you kept moving the goal. You asked
No.
a question, then you
You
wouldn't let
just
me answer.
repeating what I said. Go ahead.
So about the Transformers movie.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's going to be a 40th anniversary version of Transformers the movie coming out on September 17th. Return to theater. This is the poster that they are giving us for it because it's again their apology tour, but then they put Optimus Prime dead on the poster. I don't know if that's much of an apology if they're
Spoil-
throwing it.
That's the apology.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Optimus Prime dies.
I'm
Hey,
still going to go see this movie.
I know
on
Velocity
September
doesn't
17th.
season any of his food, and I get it. But dude,
Wait. 1 second. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Huh. We need a new logo. That logo's trash. This is Pete
I
thinks
like
it's the
the
best logo.
That's the
Shut
new-
up.
We have got a no. Hold on. We've got a lot
No,
of good people.
stop it.
Huh?
You ruined the bit.
That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Was that a popcorn bucket?
Oh, that's awesome. How many seconds can we play before we get in trouble?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's why I said, "Is that popcorn
Thanks for
bucket?"
the
I
copyright.
said, "Was that
Awesome.
popcorn bucket in the middle of it?"
Awesome.
Was that?
Pete.
What is that?
This is the Matrix of Leadership.
No, I
What?
know, but where did you get it?
I don't know. Hasbro.
Oh, really?
That's
Hasbro.
pretty cool.
involved.
Yeah.
That is
Unicron.
sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, we
I
talked
didn't
about
think
it
was
earlier
that
this
big.
year, and then it came out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I ordered it so long ago I forgot about it, and then it showed up this week.
So you're like
I
Dom.
think sick.
Yeah, well, the Pete
But yeah,
ordered
so
a few
sorry,
things.
I
this
had
past
to go
week.
and let that thing play. And
Didn't you order something last week too?
Why is
that-
it called the apology tour?
Because they're apologizing for
We're
ruining
apologizing for ruining
their
our childhoods, which I think is wrong. I think they
By
built
showing us
character
the
in all
death
of it.
of the guy that ruined the very
Yeah.
same death that ruined our childhood.
Yeah, this.
Like if it was, are they going to suddenly make Optimus Prime win the fight? The
Yeah,
apology
I know.
tour?
Yeah, are they not going to do all the crap they did after it? No. Yeah, I'm
No,
with Pete
this-
on
I
this
don't
one
understand the
actually.
apology. Apology is a weird thing to do.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a weird.
weird.
I
And
still-
please
I'm
don't
gonna-
do like the Han shot first thing, right? Like we're not doing that, right? Or
The
we're just
movie
gonna
is
change-
remastered, but that's all I know. And there will be a new post-credit scene.
See, this
But
is
it
why I think we are different than kids today. Because could you imagine kids today? They go
Oh,
to
we're
the
doing
movie
this bit
theater.
now?
Oh my God, there's new Paw Patrol movies on, and then Chase gets run over by a car like in the first 15 minutes.
Bambi,
Like, that's
Bambi's
what
mom.
happened.
Be like Bambi, yeah, where Bambi's getting shot. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well,
They
I
would
mean,
do that
hold
thing.
on, Pete. It was we can agree on two things. It was a mistake to kill Optimus Prime, but also two, don't change it.
It wasn't a mistake to kill him. The mistake was making Hot Rod the
Hot Rod?
replacement.
Yeah, but I mean that made them change. It made them change GI Joe later because then Duke didn't die either because they was going to kill off Duke.
Oh, yeah,
But
remember Duke?
here's the problem that I have with
That's
it.
true.
How come there's Hot Rod fans?
I don't know how there's Hot Rod
I don't know.
fans.
Don't
But
worry.
there is.
There is
going.
absolutely.
Look,
There
it was
is.
a shitty car. It was a shitty transformer. And then when you added the Rodimus Prime part, they made him into a truck. That didn't make him cooler. It made it look weird.
Made it
I just want to
worse.
say I just want to say I'm going on Kalshi right now to place my bet that the new post credit scene is him coming back to life.
Well, I mean, if you watch the show, the Quintessence did fix him later on. I mean, that was
that's
part of that's part of it. So part of the whole. No spoiler alert.
I mean, if anybody can get to the bottom though of who has ever been like Hot Rod sweet, like let me know.
I don't
Because
know.
I
They're
can't.
they're out there because, like, I mean, they buy the toys, and
Rodimus Prime.
I've sold them the toys. Like that's why I know that they're out there.
Do you think, but do you think they're just plants? Like it's not real people. It's just
I
like
think they
plants.
chose Hot
I-
Rod just because it kind of rhymed. You know, Optimus Prime, Rodimus Prime. Go from
I
there.
guess. It just was
I think you could,
What name rhymes with it?
Hotimus Prime though. You could have done Hotimus Prime because Hot's the
Yeah.
first name. I mean, you know,
I mean,
Optimus?
Jetfirus Prime does not sound quite right.
Yeah.
They got to be walking around in a G-string.
Yeah. I think you're behind, DK. DK, just so you're on. And it's going to kick off the Energon universe as DSADASD.
Meyer,
What?
are you okay? You having a seizure?
What
What's
is it?
going on?
Did you
Sorry.
fall asleep on
Mine
me?
and Pete's conversation earlier put Meyer to seizure.
Yeah, he was getting all.
Uh,
I saw he was getting all livid. But
All right.
it is what it is.
I mean, they could. You might be onto something there, Meyer. Hopefully
Yeah,
it's
I think
something
you
cool
might.
like
I
that.
think
Yeah.
this is good. I think this is kind of good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, buddy. Slow down. Slow
All right,
down.
Let's move on. Let's
your
talk
phone
about the news that everybody wants to hear. So we got a new Black Panther that was cast 6 months ago. This is David Johnson. You may know him from Alien Romulus. He has been cast as T'Challa's son. He will appear alongside Letitia Wright in Black Panther 3, which will be releasing on December 15th of 2028 in theaters.
Did they give a name for the son, or they just called him?
It's just
I think
T'Challa.
it's T'Challa, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's T'Challa.
I think they just call him T'Challa again. But I think his name was
Because wasn't there
Toussaint.
something? Wasn't there some?
Yeah,
kid
the
in
whole
book?
Toussaint, because I think they named him
Toussaint.
Toussaint. But
Toussaint. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was.
Remember that Horn? Shout out Horn in that. That was hilarious.
That was Tosin, right? Or
Oh, yeah,
Tosin.
Tosin. Oh,
Yeah.
the whole Tosin. The Tosin's close to Toussaint. Oh.
yeah.
Less French though.
Yeah. Well,
No,
okay.
this dude
all
was
right.
good in Alien Romulus. Granted, the roles are
And
nowhere
Long
close
Walk.
to
He
the
was
same.
in the Long Walk too. I
The
don't
same
actually have a-
director.
Hey, this is what
Go
I'll
ahead.
give you. Can I give you something on this with Marvel? They've done good jobs casting the lead roles. So, like,
Yeah.
I think till they like bomb one, like you let them kind of rock and roll,
Only
right?
thing I don't get about this though is the sun part. I don't
That's my
really-
problem. I think
Yeah,
I understand
like-
they're trying to be
Are you gonna
sensitive
flash
to-
forward because the dude's like 33 years old?
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some sort of.
Oh,
time
this
zone.
dude is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in
he's
his
pretty
30s.
old.
Right,
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean, we have like the whole Doomsday and Secret Wars happening.
Yeah,
and so
I
there
mean,
could
we're
be
gonna
all
get
kinds
that.
of sun from a
He
different.
could, yeah, he could do a
universe
little.
thing.
He could do a little
multiverse.
American Miller thing. Yeah.
But to
Yeah,
that
and
point,
multiverse.
but Dub, to that point, he could have just been just like Robert Downey Jr. is a Doom from another universe. This could just been a T'Challa from another universe that comes over.
Or what if T'Challa went and got busy in a Burger King bathroom? Like you don't know if it's the same one that we saw on the beach, right?
I think there
I
would
mean,
have been
people can't just have. They can have more than one kid. It's not like against the law.
Yeah, but he would have had to have been like 8
I feel like
Who
that
what?
would have been some pushback
when he
if you
had this
just
kid. Because again, this
a
guy's in his
recast.
30s now.
Oh, how old was Black Panther when he?
He was like 40 when he passed
oh.
away. That's what I'm saying.
Valid point. Valid point.
Granted, you can play with age a little bit, but I'm just saying. I understand. their
I know
sensitivity.
not after the conversation we had earlier. We're doing
Yeah,
this.
I understand.
All
All
right, let's go.
not wanting to
Let's
recast
go.
the role, but I still think they could have recast, and we would have been fine.
You're
Just
good,
like they
DK. You're
recast
good.
Brody.
Cast somebody
It would
younger
make
to play his son too. If that
Right.
Yeah,
there's
fair
plenty of
enough.
People that can.
So Ryan Gosling has officially been cast as Ghost Rider. He actually went to Kevin Feige with a pitch of what he wanted to do with Ghost Rider and the story that he wanted to tell. But now we're going to get a movie with Ryan Gosling, directed by Sean Levy, and it'll be releasing in theaters in 2028 sometime.
So, do you think the story was all about Forest Hills?
I think it's Johnny Blaze is probably what he likes.
You think he's going to be?
I hope it's Catch, but because
remember he's got to be
about the
close to
wheelhouse
our
for
age, if not.
Yeah, you're
maybe
right.
Even younger.
Yeah, maybe it's Catch.
It could be Catch. I mean,
What's going on? Hold on. What's the picture on the left from?
Hail Mary, I think.
Hail Mary.
Oh, so that's from a different
Project
movie,
Hail
right? We're not doing like a
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's not like an
no,
AI
like
him.
little
Yeah.
post where he was like, "Yo, we're trying to figure this one out."
No.
Both
that's him
pictures
in
were
Hail
from
Mary.
other. The other guy.
Are you
was from
trying to
other-
give Donnie Catch F's, Meyer? Like as in,
show
huh?
I think he's saying he enjoys Danny Ketch and hopes that
for
it's
sure.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
I
I think
thought
the
he was
phone's
doing
still
like
wet.
in Silicon Valley, and it was like,
Yeah, thumb
this,
down.
Yeah,
this guy.
that's what I was thinking. Like Jared, it's like, hey, Russ Hanneman, this guy.
This guy.
Jared,
Am I right? Am I right?
am I right? And then he did. All right. Go ahead. What did you say, Pete?
No, I'm just saying, but we'll see. Because I think the whole point, you can leave Nick Cage in his Johnny Blaze role, bring him back.
And you can have him cameo.
He
They
can-
love nothing better
He
than
can be
the
the
cameo.
Sam Elliott of this movie. As Johnny.
Just
Blaze.
as long as they don't do to Danny Ketch what they did to him in the comics and made him some weird villain that doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah.
just
Who do you want the bad guy to be in this?
Who was it? Was it
Who was-
Blackheart? And that who it was?
Is it Blackheart and Donnie, right?
I
Because
think
it was
in the 90s
Yeah.
run. I think it was
Yeah.
Blackheart.
and
Was
well,
not
they
bad.
also
Joe
had
and Johnny,
Blackheart in
yeah.
was it the second one?
I'll take it.
The second one wasn't that bad for what it was. It wasn't as
Yeah.
bad as the first one.
Well, Danny was technically in the second one too. I tend to forget the second one exists.
Mm.
From a movie, I didn't forget that exists, but
Yeah, I didn't see it. So
yeah, he
All
was
right.
in it as like a kid or something, wasn't he? I think they
Maybe.
just called him
I
Danny.
don't remember.
but-
Easter egg. All right, so we talked about Avengers Endgame coming back to the theaters. At the end of Avengers Endgame, we will be getting an exclusive look at Avengers Doomsday. I mean, this was news for some reason.
No.
I don't want this.
But I don't need to see anymore. I'm good.
I don't need to go back. Why do I need to go back and watch Endgame again?
Well, in case you want to see on the big screen so you can cheer with everybody when you know.
We just saw it on the big screen. It was only a couple of years ago.
In case you forgot, Pete.
This is the problem with Moana. It's like it's not that old. Like, what do you need to go back for?
I have no
we
memory of this
goldfish?
event.
We can't remember.
Yeah.
Like, it just happened.
But people will go. You know they will. They're gonna put on a popcorn bucket, Thanos fish popcorn bucket or something, and you'll be able to
Yeah, exactly.
get that. Yeah.
I always find
but
it
I'm-
interesting that
Yeah, but who?
HBO does this too, like their first looks. But the first look always comes on after the first episode of something. Sometimes it's like, oh, first look at House of Dragons. But I just saw the entire first episode. Why would I want to
Yeah.
watch the
Then you
first
get the
look?
first look after.
But Pete, here's two because our kids are a little bit different in age. But like, I would take my kids back to see like the Transformer movie. I'll probably go take, even though they've seen it on, a couple years ago, they've seen it on the old whatever YouTubes or Tubies or whatever. Or if it was something else, like if they replayed the G.I. Joe movie, I'll take them to go see that.
But that's 40 years.
But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. But that's like 30 years ago. Or like
Yeah.
you can kind of get the movie, but like you have to go different places and typically you're like whatever. So I'd make it an event for that. But like Avenger Endgame, you could just pop that shit on fucking Disney
That's
Plus.
my point.
They'll
They'll
do it without me. Like maybe your kids aren't going to pop on. Like I don't know if your kid would, but like at his age, would he pop on like the original G.I. Joe movie would show up? He probably would.
No, he'd do this though.
But if you're like, hey,
I'm
that's what I'm
the
saying.
kid.
If you're like, hey, let's go see this, he'd be like, yeah, Dad, cool. My kids would be the same way, but they would pop this on because it's like,
Yeah.
So I don't get
George
it.
readily
Carlin, though.
available.
How are you nostalgic for something that just happened?
I-
Pretty sure.
I think the only way they say it is
Love
like,
that
yo, are
Carlin
we gonna
guy.
spend $100 on food and candy? Because if not, we're not going. We'll sit here. I mean, that's what they're gonna say.
I look forward to having the Avengers Doomsday exclusive look on the Avengers Secret Wars look on the Avengers Doomsday re-release.
Re-release, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, what sort of exclusive? Like, what do you think they're going to show you? Like, seriously, what are they going to show you? Exclusive look? Oh, they're going to show you 2 minutes of the movie.
Didn't they already put out something like this on Disney
Just
Plus?
wait.
They've already spoiled enough. Like all the stuff that happened in San Diego, all the trailers that have come out, all the
Just
behind.
wait.
I don't want to know anymore.
I already thought there was like a behind.
Just be patient.
I already thought there was
But
a
also,
behind the
too-
scenes thing for this.
Also, too, and I don't mean to bring it up like this, but like Dub has or JJ, somebody said it, the Milana thing. It didn't
said,
do
yeah,
well.
Milana.
Or you said, Pete.
Yeah.
It didn't do well. And probably one of the reasons is because they just have Moana 2 and Moana. Like everybody who watched Moana 2 went back and watched Moana 1.
Yes,
The fucking
exactly.
cartoon.
That's
Like-
the point. I mean, I know that why they did it. They just, hey, well, we want to get the Rock in while he's still the Rock, I guess. But
Before he dies. But what didn't they like use AI on him too or something?
he looks like he's wearing a suit,
A
and he's
suit?
got the awful wig.
Yeah, whatever.
I
All
don't
right.
know. The whole
Well,
point.
I'm not gonna go
on.
see this either. Dog shit.
It's not dog shit. It's just pointless. You're not gonna get. I don't want to spend money again.
Sony has confirmed that there is a Venom
Ooh.
animated movie
Okay.
in the works.
Okay.
So this is going to be done by Zach Lipovsky and Adam Stein. They did the Final Destination movie. So it's horror type, and it's animated, so that's kind of good for a symbiote Venom thing. It's probably going to be rated R. I don't know for sure. That was a lot of speculation
What-
that it's going to be.
JJ, what
What?
type of animation do we need to make this good? Because it's not like we can just do like Gindi animation on this. We need something. What type of animation do we need?
Well, I can tell you what I prefer. I prefer like actual good 2D drawn hand animation and not like CGI everywhere.
Mm.
But that's probably what they'll do, CGI everywhere. But
All right.
I think it's going to look like Into the Spider-Verse.
That's what I'm hoping it doesn't.
Oh, that's why I hope it doesn't. Yeah, thanks, Pete.
That's
Yeah,
too stylized for.
Yeah.
or
Venom.
what
It
if
worked for
style,
Miles.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to take that formula and that'll be their next thing after.
But
The last
in my
Spider-Man
head, the
movie.
first thing I thought of was the old school Spawn cartoon. Remember that on HBO?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in the early
Yeah, that'd be
90s.
cool.
That was good.
That's kind of what was in my head, like the
That was
dark.
really
That would
I
be
even
cool.
like shoot, I'm blanking on the name. Creature Commandos type animation.
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that'd be fine too. But I
Yeah.
feel like at the end of the next Spider-Verse movie, we'll get a tease of this somehow. Or
Yeah, I hope they don't
symbiote
do it like
somehow.
I tell you how they can make it look
It's
good.
Sony.
Huh.
The studio that's not doing a lot right now is Powerhouse Animation, who did
Okay.
Castlevania and a couple other things. So
Oh, yeah.
I think
was-
they'd do a good job of it.
Castlevania could work. Either Nocturnal or the original.
Mhm.
All right.
We'll keep you posted on what we hear about this. But in the meantime, Atari and Universal Pictures have signed a new movie deal for potentially 10 different movies based on the old Atari franchises like Asteroids and Missile Command and Pong. And so they want to make like big scale movies based on those franchises.
Why?
It's gonna be the sequel to Pixels with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
What is it? Who is this for?
People
Breakout
for Atari
movie?
nostalgia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Atari
Can I ask you a
nostalgia.
question?
We're gonna
Hold
be
on,
dead soon.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think like people are just racing because when they
Yeah.
hear like, oh, video game movies did well, Mario, it's like, yeah, but
Let's go make a
fucking-
Missile Command movie.
Yes, Mario and Missile Command are
What was
not the
the-
same things.
I
Exactly.
can't really. What
Jay
was the
Peterman's
Netflix-
over at Universal Studios paying for all these franchises that aren't going to go anywhere.
What
I
was the
think-
Netflix anthology thing that had like Mega Man and stuff in it? I can't remember what it was now. It's not
Oh,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
Secret Level
They could
was
do
on,
something kind of
Amazon.
sort of like that, maybe. I don't know.
Those
No.
were cool though.
Mhm.
Some of those were cool because they went in different
Directions.
I don't know.
It's
what do we-
fucking Atari.
yeah.
Like
I
there's less people alive nowadays
Uh,
that even know what the fucking Atari is.
Shoot
There
through
are
the
people who
mushroom.
don't.
Shoot through the mushroom.
But like,
Those mushrooms.
look at all those titles. Like, none of those titles are even like
Yeah.
relevant in any way.
Can I
Like,
ask the boomers, because we do have a couple boomers in our chat. Do you guys know what Atari is? Like, I'm just asking because I'm trying to figure out the like Like, because I know,
Explain to
like,
me, how in the hell are you going to make a breakout movie?
That's exactly.
Or
It's
is
literally
Pong-
Revolve bouncing
Maybe
off the
Berserk?
screen.
I'm just literally trying. But like, Atari
Or-
wasn't around for that long. Like, it wasn't like in the grand scheme of video game things, Atari was not.
yeah. I mean, compared to what you have now,
I mean,
compared to
Nintendo's still around.
or something.
Yeah. Nintendo's still
Yeah,
around.
but it did offer
PlayStation's been around a
something.
lot longer than that. Xbox been a lot longer than that.
I don't know about that. Atari lasted for quite a while, even into the early 2000s. But
Yeah,
but
because
not as, like,
they
a
spread out
console.
into computers and things. Too.
Oh,
They did
Well,
you're
just like
saying that.
the
I
last-
mean, like, yeah.
the
I
last
guess.
5200, 70.
the last
But
Atari
I'm talking like
console
competitive
was
console.
1996.
Yeah, not competitive.
Yeah,
What'd you say,
1996 was the last Atari console.
The Lynx, is that what the last one was? Or Jaguar?
Jaguar is what I was thinking.
Jaguar, yeah.
Wasn't the Jaguar part Sega though?
No,
No.
Atari.
No.
Sega
Jaguar
was
was
Saturn.
Sorry,
it was the
but-
first 64-bit
Saturn.
cartridge thing.
Yeah. Sega died with the
Before Nintendo.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, but
Games were like-
Atari had
games
already
like
lost
$4
before that came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it was lost. before.
Atari was not competing at Jaguar. Jaguar.
No,
Speed.
Because they were basically home
The-
arcades. Like
The Nintendo 64 killed Atari. That was what died. Killed it. But
I think the Sega original and the NES is what killed.
The
Atari.
problem here is we're missing Pitfall. Like,
Well,
where's
I mean-
Pitfall? Like,
But that-
that
Oh, it probably is. They probably just didn't show it yet.
Pitfall's probably licensed or something.
Where's the ET though? Why don't they have ET?
because it's buried.
They're buried in
Arizona
buried
desert
in-
next to the Funko
Actually,
Pop.
that might be the most interesting Atari thing ever. Is the documentary about how that was buried in a landfill.
Exactly.
Wasn't? Yeah. Okay, Paul.
Yeah.
Thanks. So Paul said yes. Okay. So, but here's the other one, I guess, too. What about what was the hamburger one? Dig Dug? What about Dig Dug? Are we gonna get Dig Dug?
You're
in this?
thinking of Burger Time.
Burger Time.
Burger time.
Burger Time. Burger
Dig Dug
Time.
was Atari too. I think Dig Dug was also.
Yeah,
I
Dig
actually
Dug
have
was
Burger
yours.
Time on my PS5. You can still play those.
I love Dig Dug.
My brother
These were
had
actual
it in
Atari.
his catalog,
These were
so I
actual
downloaded
Atari
it.
titles. I think is what they're licensing.
Yeah, they weren't actually.
Didn't
made
they
by
already
Atari.
make one out of like Centipede or Galactica or whatever that is?
Yeah, it
over
was like JJ said, it was
Pixels.
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 The Adam
Well, no,
Sandler
it's-
movie.
Is
there?
Pong?
No, I
just
think
gonna
they
be-
made one. Go ahead.
I was going to ask if Pong was going to be Marty Supreme, just a table tennis movie.
Oh,
That's what Pong is. It's just table tennis.
Yara's
Exactly.
Revenge is the only one that had any kind of story behind it, and that was kind of like retro, like
Yeah.
a
Where's the
retcon story.
Where's the Custard's Revenge movie?
all right. Move
All
along.
right, move on.
Move along.
All right, now before we get to this next story,
Oh boy.
we
Trigger
have a
warning?
time limit. We're only
Oh, boy.
after a minute. I'm going to forward the story and start playing
Excellent.
clips. If you
Excellent. That's what you're supposed to be doing, anyways, Doug.
I'm going to do it. I'm
way to
warning you now.
way to
All
get
right,
off
all
it.
right.
Down.
I know we've been.
Oh, God.
Paramount and Warner Brothers
Oh, I don't
merger is officially on hold. Yeah, you don't. The merger will not move forward until June 1st, 2027, and the courts
Where's
until the
clip of
court
LeBron
provide a
getting up and
ruling
leaving?
on the merger. I believe we have covered all the things, and this is how we're going to keep it to minimum. We're going to say Marco was right, and doesn't have to say anything because he was right. All right,
Oh,
pat,
that'll never happen.
pat yourself on the back. Well, no, he's patting himself on the back. We're good. We're going to move on. We're going to talk about some
Flee while
toys
you
because
can. Flee, you
San
fools.
Diego
Wait, are we talking
Comic-Con-
about LeBron coming to Philly?
No, we're not. Nope.
Damn those
Talk
Philly
about
kids.
San Diego Comic-Con. We
Ah.
Oh,
dang it, I
Zelda.
messed up the bottom.
That
We
is
got
not
the-
a Quinjet.
That is not a
You
Quinjet.
son of a bitch.
Terrible.
Oh well.
However, that's a teaser for the next slide.
Yeah.
Hasbro announced Legend of Zelda figures. These look to me like Marvel Legend figures, style figures.
That's
they're gonna
kinda
be that
dope,
size,
dude.
probably about $30 a pop is my guess. They have articulation. You can see this is based on Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure. I think it's Breath of the Wild.
Wind Wild. Breath of the
Mm.
Wild.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Tears.
They were
No,
I finally got my
Tears.
son to start playing
It's
that.
Tears because
Tears?
she's got the broken sword.
Her
Zelda's
dress,
got
yeah,
the
and her dress looks like Tears too.
Yeah,
I think it was
it
blue.
looks
or
like Tears of
something.
the Kingdom.
Yeah.
So it's the most current game that they're giving us figures of, and they'll probably go backwards eventually if these do well. I love that shield. That
Still
Link's
got the
holding.
movie
I think
coming.
it's fantastic, and the
You know who
movie's
would-
coming as well.
You
so-
know who would draw a really good Gandorf? Rob Liefeld.
Who?
With that chest.
Shut up.
Be quiet.
We can't lose our $5.
All right. Let's go on.
Joe
Um,
Mad. I want Joe Mad giving me a Zelda book.
So here are the Marvel Legends figures for Doomsday. I had some excited friends who texted me this. Shout out B. These are the
No shout outs for B.
Whose head is that?
He's excited. He's excited. You got Cyclops up there. Cyclops.
Dude,
Thor,
did they
Doctor
really
Doom,
do the
Gambit, Cap,
John
and
Cena
Hulk.
Gambit? I can't see if that is or not. It's too small. but-
John
No,
Cena
not
Gambit.
John Cena. No, it's what's his name? Your
John
boy.
Or, yeah.
Tatum.
Channing Tatum, yeah.
Channing Tatum. Yeah.
So is that the Channing Tatum? It is.
Yeah.
It is him.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the one that was in the trailer, so that's what they're showing us.
Why'd they make Mackie Cap look so short?
Yeah.
Look at the box. Like, he's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Does Thor have
He's
two
tiny.
faces? Thor has two faces.
That's what I was also gonna ask. I was like, why does Thor have two heads?
Well, because one time he gets angry, and when he's not,
I guess.
angry,
Nobody else
he
has
gets
a
serious.
head.
Why? Yeah, but why does Shang-Chi have 50 arms?
Because he can do a lot of hand signals.
The
And-
10 rings thing, I guess. I don't know.
So he can hold the different rings.
Yeah,
and
but you gotta take it out every time you switch where his hand goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, those hands get lost. You know, I got
And
like a bucket of
yeah,
hands.
why does Cyclops have two hands?
They all do that now.
So you can put it up to his head and go.
yeah, so
All
he can hold
figures
his-
have like they got
They,
their
they didn't do it with they didn't do it with
hands.
Falcon Cap, and they didn't do it with Thor.
Why does
Well,
Doom?
fuck.
Why does Doom have two hands?
so he can clap.
As
Sarcastic
these
clap,
figures
dude.
arrive,
Give him that
maybe we can-
lightsaber from this week's comic.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a special edition exclusive.
I like the lightsaber cover. Be quiet over there.
All right, let's keep moving. Right now, this Mole Man is available to order. It's $39.99. It comes with two
Mole Man?
Moloids.
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 Sounds like something you put preparation H on.
Someone put
Hey,
some
I'll be honest.
They got
The
a cream
price of
for
the
that.
singular figures compared to this isn't a bad deal for 13 heads, 2 staffs, and 3 figs.
Yeah, this is the deluxe.
Those
no,
aren't
the-
heads. Those are hands.
What? Hands and heads? I guess. I
It's
don't
extra
know.
hands.
Mole Man got 3
Mole
heads,
Man's
bro.
got 3 heads.
That
Does
was
he
Two
have
one
extra
hand.
heads for Mole Man, and each of the Moloids. has
I don't
extra
know
head.
why he don't need 3 heads.
Why's he got 3
I would
heads?
more.
He never takes the glasses off.
I don't know. I think he has glasses on all of them. They're just
And the
like
Mole
his-
Man got 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like
How
his
much
man
change
purse.
is there?
I'm disappointed they didn't give me 2 man purses that you can wear.
One of real
It's a
goods.
satchel.
Man
One's
with different
real
outfits.
goods, soft goods, it's leather.
Yeah,
The other is
soft goods.
plastic.
Where's my soft goods man purse?
So
Hey, there
you
was
need a man
skills in
purse
there.
being in the car.
we're gonna move on to some Legos. I don't know the piece count. These were just first
Oh,
looks.
So cool.
Here's your Sentinel battle. These are all Avengers Doomsday based Lego sets. And then you also have Avengers Tower with a bunch of minifigs. I see the Elena Belova down there.
It looks.
So that's pretty awesome.
It looks like.
Um,
You guys saw
weird
the big
price
Lego I
difference
bought
is-
myself, right?
Which one's that?
Yeah, that's what I was at. That's the thing that I was wondering what it was. That's what it was that showed up that you forgot you ordered, right?
Yes.
The X-Men thing, yeah.
Well, no, it's not that I forgot I ordered. I was expecting it later. It said it was back ordered, and I wasn't gonna get it till September. So I was like trying to figure out a way to preface it, and I could like prepare my wife for the fact that I bought this big ass Lego set.
They got
But no,
busted.
meanwhile, it shows up a week later. I'm like, oh shoot.
And then we have the more Doomsday set. There's your Quinjet and the Doctor Doom bust. Also from
Why does the Quinjet have thing with it?
Because
Is that
we haven't
thing?
seen the haven't seen the movie. We don't know.
That's that's a
a
fucked up
spoiler,
thing. But I think
probably.
I think I might buy it because that thing is so fucking horrible.
Why is
That is
Doom?
amazing.
You
I
know
don't
that's
remember
going to be on
Doom wearing
clearance.
the Quinjet.
You know that's going to be on clearance.
Dude, the sad part is the Sentinel in that piece looks 10 times better than the Sentinel they just
I
showed
can't
us
wait to
What?
build this.
Look
in
at
the
that.
mansion.
Wait,
Yeah, the
mansion.
hold on.
The X Mansion.
I don't know where it's gonna fit,
That's
but I am gonna open it and build it.
My favorite part is the Sentinel destroying everything.
Yeah, the Sentinel on the side.
You'll have to,
all the
you'll have to
little
move your
rooms open up.
Matrix and put it behind you.
I'm gonna have to put it behind there. That's where that's the play. It's gonna be back here
Yeah.
somewhere.
And then
How
a
many,
couple
how many
other
people do you think is going to sell that minifigure that comes with the Doom bust?
Yeah, the
Separately.
Doom bust
probably a
weird.
bunch. So next in the line of
Grave
Transformers
digger.
collaboration,
Monster
is the
Jam.
Monster Jam Transformer.
Oh,
Grave
Man.
Digger as a
We're reaching on the
Transformer.
collabs nowadays.
Yeah, who
are.
else?
They've got a
Bigfoot?
lot.
Is Bigfoot gonna
I
have one
used
too?
Dude, I used to love those, the little Hot Wheels or Matchbox, whatever, the Bigfoots and the Grave. Used to love those.
Yeah, okay. Name 2 though. AP. Here's the problem. Name them after Bigfoot and maybe
Bigfoot and Gravedigger.
Where does it go after that?
I had one that was
Who's
a
the-
Camaro.
Sunday.
What's the car? What's the car even?
Sunday.
I don't know what it was called, but one was like a
Pontiac
Camaro.
Silverado. Watched Bigfoot try to hop 36 cars. What was the dragon thing they got towards the end?
Robosaurus. That's what I was
Robosaurus.
Robosaurus crush cars.
I thought it was Puckosaurus, but that's
If you go to
Does
Kroger's, you
Robosaurus
get
just
$5 off
turn into-
coupon. Kids are free on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Does
to the
Robosaurus just turn
fairground
into
near
another
you.
dinosaur? A beast masters or beast wars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if this sells, they'll probably
is.
make more. They'll give us more. I bought some crazy, well, not crazy, but I've definitely bought some of these.
The turtle
collabs.
ones I bought.
There's a couple. Yeah, I got a turtle one. I got the Stranger Things one that came out recently because I got a really good deal on it. But,
The Back to the Future one was cool.
yeah, that one was really cool. I don't have the Knight Rider one. That's one that I missed out on.
Oh yeah.
I
right.
have one more toy to show you. It was Super Sevens Invincibles. It's a Ultimate Battle Beast. $65 for this. There was a lot more. There was a lot more
$65.
toys. Yeah, all these Super 7 Ultimates are very expensive. That's their pretty much going. price.
Honestly, $65 compared to the Mole Man for $40.
I mean, this is
I'm gonna
a
get
rough
Mole Man
but
because you know what?
but
It's actually got a better sculpt. This is
it's
pretty
got
stiff
Moloids. Yeah,
for $65.
But look
You
at all
do
the
right.
weapons they
Moloids
give you.
and 3 heads.
but look at all the.
Hey, not to
accessories.
mention he's giving you jack off hands too. Like what
Also,
do you
too,
need those things for?
Is it just my imagination, or do those two
Careful,
heads
Mark.
look almost identical?
exactly the same. Yeah.
They do.
Why?
I mean,
No, I think it's a little
Why?
different coloring, maybe. I'm not.
I don't know.
Why do you-
Why though? Why?
One has a wet nose, the other has a dry nose.
Next week I'll show you some more toys that they announced because there were some other cool ones. I just didn't want to spend the whole news
Overload.
segment giving you
Good,
toys,
good
so,
job.
Yep. So we're gonna
Fair
move
enough.
on to a couple bits of streaming and TV news. We're gonna go through this quick. This is toy related. That Matchbox movie that we heard about. If you'll
That's a
see,
thing.
John Cena is right in the middle of this poster. He is
Mhm.
going to be in this movie. And this will be on Apple TV on October 9th. So not movie theaters, directly to Apple TV.
Direct to video.
Oh, no.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Shocked
direct to
by this.
video. Well,
I
that's
think that's
good.
probably where it
That's
belongs.
really, really good that they didn't try to put this on in theater.
I think that's probably where. Yeah, you want to know why? Because there's kids like my son's age that love Matchbox, and they gotta go see a fucking John Cena movie. They're gonna be fucking pissed. They're
John
gonna
Cena,
be like,
Jessica Biel's in it though. I mean, that's
I
pretty
can't
cool.
even.
No, I know, but that's not what they want. Other
Yeah.
they want Matchbox cars like just roaming around and running into each other and shit like that. You know, or a cartoon.
Yeah.
They don't
Watch
want.
reruns of Top Gear.
No, they have like They have like a
Matchbox.
Matchbox or whatever the other company is. They have a cartoon
Hot
already.
Wheels.
Hot Wheels. It's
it
Hot
was
Wheels,
a-
and it's pretty
Mhm.
successful.
If it was a Michael Bay movie with Jessica Biel in it, people would probably. So you have the Megan Fox shot. Yeah.
Yeah, just too much. Just hoses spraying water. Meanwhile, she's being quartered by a guy in a baseball cap.
Awkward.
What are
Um,
you talking about?
We're
Michael
talking
Bay.
about Carrie. It's a series coming out from Prime Video based on the Stephen King novel. It's an updated version of Carrie. This will be releasing October 7th on Prime Video. This is
What's the
series
basis
of
on this again? She's
episodes.
getting picked on, and they told her she's the queen of the thing, and they dump
And
blood
then
on
she
her.
makes
Set her up.
blood on everybody,
Big
and
blood.
she gets.
Oh,
really
she
mad.
does. Oh, they put pig blood on her. and then
Psychic
she kills
powers.
people.
And then she has
And she-
psychic powers. Yeah.
Kills
kills everybody.
of the year.
Yep.
The only thing is,
Well, that seems like a
series,
story
though?
we need to retell.
Yeah, again,
Series
yeah.
too.
I
I
think-
mean, how long are you gonna make the series?
Yeah,
well, I mean, so they're like Wednesday did good, so let's try to find other.
Well, they did
girls
the
so we
It
can-
You
yeah.
welcome to blueberries or whatever.
welcome to Blueberries.
Series.
Welcome to Gary, Indiana, where clowns may kill you from the gutters.
That'd be
Yeah.
much scarier than
That's way scarier than whatever they showed you on TV. Nobody wants to go to Gary.
What was the name of the
Smells so bad.
Welcome to
Welcome to-
Dairy.
Welcome to
Dairy?
Dairy.
Gary. I was close.
It was in
I heard
Maine.
that was really good though. I heard that
It was
that
good. It was good.
Yeah,
It was
I
good.
didn't
It was
see it, but I
Yeah,
heard it.
I
was
like
good.
Welcome.
I
to
mean, it's
Dairy.
pretty good. It was okay. It was good.
I
When I
just
was a
don't
kid-
see. We don't need this story again.
Yeah, no, we don't.
We've seen
no.
Carrie
Didn't
done.
they also do they did a movie too, didn't they? A remake movie already.
Yeah,
They-
they did.
I think it remade it once or twice already.
Yeah, there's been at least 2 movies of this, and maybe a made-for-television special already.
Why don't we get a Christine? Let's do a Christine series.
So we got a new poster and a trailer for
Holy
Lanterns.
Shit, they're really making that one lantern look even older now. That looks like a
I
grandpa.
know.
on this.
That's Hal.
Yeah.
So I said he
Yeah,
looks like a
that's
hasty old
Look at
man.
all that. Did you watch this trailer? Did you guys see this trailer at all?
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I watched it because I wanted to be able to talk about it in case you guys saw it.
I thought you told us to wait and not watch them.
I thought you were gonna watch it.
You told us the last time I'm not watching any more of these, and I said, okay, cool. I won't watch any more either. And then
I'm just not watching
You're
any more
right. I
trailers. I
shouldn't
just
have
want to watch the show
Yeah.
at this point.
I
watched it. They gave you. I thought they gave you a little bit more as the powers go and stuff like that than the.
Yeah, I
first one
feel
did.
like this was better representation of what the show is going to be.
oh
than
damn!
I
Now I want to watch it. You mother blankers.
You still can. It's
stop
still
ya.
there. Yeah, you can still watch it.
I'm trying not to watch it because I said I wasn't going to do it.
Temptation.
I should not have watched it. That's what I'll
damn
tell
it,
you. But
damn it.
I did watch it.
Dub.
He
I'm
gave up
sorry.
trailers
It
for Lent.
happened.
Well, if he if Dub broke the pack, then I'm going to.
There's no more solidarity. It's over.
Yeah. Nah, now I'm going to break the shit
We
I
out.
told
shook
you.
on
I
it.
told
Everybody
you I
for
watched
themselves.
it. I watched it. Yeah, it was good. It was a good trailer.
No, good. I'm expecting it. Yeah, I just like I said, I always said there might be
Actually, no,
something. So I hope
it sucked. It sucked. That's what I'm going to tell you.
I hope
sucked.
it is. I hope it's something
The
different.
show's
But
gonna
now
be
I want to
absolutely
see
terrible.
it. Because remember the last one, when I watched the last one, you said you should. I was like, hey, I think there's something else on this, and it's looking good. And you said, well, I'm not going to watch anymore. I said, yeah, okay, I won't either.
Yep.
And then you
That's
watched
what
it and you said, hey, yeah,
I
the
watched
thing you said is happened. And now I'm like, oh, great, okay.
I like,
Yeah.
I like
All
how
right,
Marco
well,
remembers those fine details, but forgets that John Cena didn't play Gambit.
I'll be honest with you, they look the same to me. I can't tell the difference between them.
I didn't see
Yeah.
anything on that screen. So, all right, let's talk about comics. Lots of comic news from San Diego. We're just going to cover some important points here.
Hey,
Is your
hold on.
Apple-
Before we cover those points, let's cover up
Yeah.
something else that's extremely important. Shout out DK. DK knows he's behind. He's acknowledged he's behind.
Taking it all in.
Legitimately throwing out comments from being behind and will not fast forward because he loves the show that much.
He's taking
Round
it
of
all in.
applause for DK.
He's letting it-
Round of
he's letting it
applause for
wash
DK.
over
5
him.
minutes from now, DK, you're going to get that Bravo.
Dazzle Comics, Dazzle Comics got no
Love
clue what the hell, how the internet works. But DK, shout out you, brother. Shout out you.
We have half dead Cheetah who looks like
Yeah, it looks like roadkill.
Roadkill. Robert Kennedy just picked him up off the road.
Yeah, see, this
we
is
got-
going too far now.
Well, you
got
got to do an
Jax.
autopsy to figure out what's wrong with him.
We got
Hey, I
Jackson's
will-
younger brother for Mortal Kombat. Is
Hold on,
absolutely
hold on. I'll give them this. At least in absolute, everything we criticized on DC and the whatever that dog shit was they had this week. They are taking a title that's very good and they're trying. This looks like a complete failure, but at least they're trying something. You know what I mean?
It's a failure. We have no idea.
Well, I mean, so it's how this like I think I'll be honest. I think Absolute Catwoman and the weird helmet looks goofy as hell to me.
yeah,
I
don't
still
the
don't
design.
like that.
It's
I don't like
'cause of It's working because of the story.
Yes, I
But
like the story. I
character
like that.
design. I'm not big on the character design, to be honest, and I'm not big on the character design for these two. Like, why does Flash, who's supposed to be super fast, have a gigantic freaking robot arm? How does
But is
that
it
work?
bad that like
No,
the
no,
design
that's,
of
that's
Catwoman's
Cyborg.
turned me
That's
off?
Cyborg.
Oh, okay, that's Cyborg.
It's
That
Cyborg
makes more
who is
sense.
going to be in the Flash book, and Cheetah's going to be in the Wonder Woman book.
Yeah,
But here's the
Cheetah I
problem.
get, because give me something different with Cheetah, because otherwise, what are we gonna oh
Yeah, what Well, doesn't that look like what was the one that Guns brother played in the movie? Weasel.
Weasel, yeah.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
it's just because comics are also kind of it's like half visual or 2/3 visual, depending on how you want medium. Like the Catwoman thing does turn me off from reading that regularly because every time I have to look at the thing, I'm like, wow, dome head, and I just don't.
It's good though. I like the story.
Yeah, I mean, no, Pete, that's not what I'm debating.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just
but
saying
yeah,
in general.
I get that you can still get
Yeah.
that gut reaction. I don't like that. stupid helmet.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right,
Mysterio
let's,
running around here.
Let's talk about a little bit more DC
Fishbowl.
news. We got a bunch of next
When did
level
Mysterio get
announcements.
boobs?
The Demon, Vixen, Jonah Hex, and Static are all getting next.
Is he gonna
level
rhyme?
series.
I wonder. Place your bets.
Oh,
Is
Demon.
Etrigan gonna
James
rhyme
Aaron.
throughout that book?
Yeah.
I always
I'll
like
be
the Etrigan
honestly,
story.
I'll be honest. Shout out. I mean, 2.5 of these titles, I'm down for.
Yeah.
And the third one, I'll check it out. because
I've never.
I'll check it
read
out.
I mean, I know who Vixen is, but I've never read a Vixen
That's the same.
story like book. I know there's only been like one, maybe or two. In the
You got
history
that
of
one
DC.
5-issue miniseries that I picked up
Yeah.
because of the Middleton
Oh.
cover.
But what I'm
But, I
saying
mean-
is, like, if you put a Jonah Hex story and a demon in there, and then give me a little static on the back, it looks like a good
Static.
lineup. So I'm gonna read all of them.
Yeah.
Give them all a shot.
Give 'em a
I
try.
Remember, the
I like
next
Demon
level
when he's
stuff
paired with somebody.
is
they will. Well,
They-
you'll have Constantine come in, you'll have Swamp come in, and you'll have. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
these are all people. That's okay. These are all people that are passionate about the character, which is what the next level thing is about. They had to pitch their story to be able to do it.
Well, I hope it's not the same editors that did the fucking the Hawkgirl thing, because
I don't think anybody pitched, man. I really want to do a Hawkgirl summer special. Let me tell you.
I don't think that.
Hold on, some of those were not Hawkgirl. The one was a Flash and what's his name story,
I
so
know.
it's not.
Vixen looks like she might be getting Hawkgirl's powers. cover.
No, that's a Constantine
yeah,
cover.
that's
That was
animal.
like an angel devil thing.
I thought it was a Biggie thing.
Or Luke. What was the guy's name?
With the crown.
Yeah. What was Satan, but not Satan. Lucifer. Isn't that a Lucifer cover?
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah. I don't remember.
But I'm
What?
still saying
Okay. What is it?
personally
What's
changing
Vixen
animals,
about, bro? Tell us the character Vixen, bro.
I know she can change into animals. But
Oh, that's
She's
her.
like animal power. She takes on the powers of animals.
So she's like Beast Boy, but
yeah, it takes kind of only. I don't think she takes
She
the
doesn't change
power of them,
form.
not their form. Like if she's like an
DK,
elephant, she can lift.
DK.
stuff
I'm
really
not
well.
joking. I'm shouting you out. We need to give him a decent membership. Not even being disrespectful to you. All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. DC
I'll
also
watch all
announced
those videos.
Batman Shadow of the Bat. It's from the folks who did Absolute
Again,
Martian Manhunter. Yeah, again. But this is supposed to run in continuity, concurrent to the current run that's happening by Fraction is and
because we don't have enough Batman books.
right, exactly.
Mhm.
But this,
Oh,
I read a little bit of this synopsis of this, and it has something to do with the Ace Chemical Factory. New villains are going to be created because there's another explosion. Yeah, new villains to Gotham City.
No, at least we had the other news you just gave us to get us excited.
Yeah, right. Let's just move on from this. Marvel is giving us Indiana Jones and the Sword of Pandemonium. Indiana Jones is on its way back to Marvel. And it takes place after
Those are
set
sort
after
of
Vader.
pandemonium.
Why would you do covers like this?
I don't know. The middle
Why
one's
would
the connecting.
Why would you do made up stuff? Is the sort of pandemonium real? Like, why? There's plenty of relics you can hunt. Like,
Actual things.
did he
But
go
this
after
Jason
Excalibur
Aaron,
yet?
Jason Aaron and Aaron Cooter is
Sword of
doing,
Damocles.
Doom owns that one right now, buddy. We already know that.
Wasn't Damocles in our chat earlier though?
He
Yeah,
was.
Tying
it all back.
Indie, so I got to give it a try. I mean, as much as I'm joking, I got to.
Yeah, it's still
shot.
indie.
Why?
Alien. This is not Alien versus X-Men. It's Predator versus Punisher. Man, my things are terrible. 4-issue series written by Frank Thierry and Jesus Saez. This is on shelves on November 4th.
No, it's okay.
I don't know how Punisher fights.
That's what I'm
Predator.
curious about. And they don't tell you anything on the cover because look, there's literally no background. Like, I just want to know, where is this taking place?
This
Fighting in the
takes
city?
place, yes, city where
do it in
Oh, I
New
don't
York,
know.
like Predator 2.
yeah, I think that's
Or that
what
was
it
LA,
is.
but whatever.
I think it was LA. It was a heat wave.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
It's where
You got to read one.
Yeah, you're
wasn't
true.
the guy from
mean,
Lethal
that's
Weapon in
rules.
there, Danny Glover.
I mean,
he was in
I'll put it this
Danny
way:
Glover and
Frank Castle
Ruben
seems like a better.
Blades. Are you familiar with his work?
Frank Castle seems like a better challenge than Archie. So
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
Better
enough.
than Spider-Man.
Batman did
Spider-Man.
it.
Spider-Man one was pretty good though.
Why just not write a Predator book? Anyways,
So you gotta use the license now that they paid for it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gave all that money to Fox. So.
I like the Predator. I just don't know if we need to have him facing off against every Marvel character.
Oh, you're behind.
And then we are getting Scott
Oh, you do.
Pilgrim. He's on his way back. Brian Lee O'Malley is writing a new one-shot comic. It's been 15 years since he wrote the last one. This will be coming out from Oni Press, and it releases on November 11th. This is just part of the news that was from San Diego. I picked and chose things to, share with all of you. And with that, we wrap up our news. More next week.
What? DC
Versus
dude,
metal.
I don't. What happened to the chat? I compliment DK on how he's behind and he didn't fast forward. Then the whole chat got behind on shit. What are we doing?
We're too fast.
I don't know.
This 3-hour show, we were too fast.
Yeah. Well, it should have gone 3 hours. All right. Anyways,
Somebody
we
had
got
to
stuff
argue
to do.
about the movies.
We got to do stuff. It was like a repeat of last week.
Literally.
I wasn't here last week.
Anna Glover did it.
Yeah, that's true.
Danny
Predator
Glover
2 is
did do
Danny
it,
Glover.
yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Who was it? Was it Paxton?
No, that was Aliens. No, he wasn't.
No,
was he
in the
Predator?
Alien Predator
I
2,
think
there
you're
was
right.
like another
I
cop.
think- yeah.
He-
He ended up
was like a-
dying really early.
Yeah,
And
he
Jake
died.
Busey
He didn't make it out.
Jake
Sorry.
Busey was
Spoil
like
it.
the special ops dude.
I don't think you have to call spoiler alert on something that's
I think he meant Washington, D.C. Maybe that's what he meant. L.A. and D.C. That's what he was talking about. About Predator.
places where they could do it.
No, where it was.
Where he was.
Where it took place. Predator took place and
And if it
Predator-
was Aliens
Yeah.
And if it was Aliens versus Predator in the weird Aztec temple or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
random temple.
All right.
I think that's all we got. Pete's probably got a new show dropping tomorrow or something that he's been working on.
Yep.
And
Later Prince. Actually, with
Later
a Predator
Prince.
background theme.
nice. Later Prince.
Reprint Hunter.
Qualified on Friday. SNS is probably back on Saturday. Star Wars on Sunday. This week in comics is on Monday. Wednesday watch list. Sorry.
Mhm.
And then Bruce has a bunch of live shows going on too. So check him out. And check out the Wrestling Boys tomorrow night on the Absolute Geek.
Here's we actually forgot to promo this too. Put up your logo, Pete. Get your screen off.
I don't have it.
Put it. Yes, you do. Just people see
No, I
it.
don't.
Just go put your camera off.
Oh, you're saying.
So listen, we've got a ton of people who are great artists here. I don't
That's
know
good
if you
for
guys have
RV,
noticed, but Pete has tried to change the Renovision logo. I don't think it's much better, and I think some of you are more talented. We probably should have said it in the beginning in this. So please
Contest?
try to submit, and maybe we'll figure out a prize. Try to submit a new logo for Renovision. We might put it to a vote if it's any good. If it's just trash, don't worry, we won't do it.
Yeah, you
but-
might get alt uni usage, but
I vote for Pete's logo. I like Pete's logo.
Okay. Anyways, fans participate and
give it a
send us
shot.
stuff in.
We got prizes. I got plenty of books I can give away.
Yeah, we can do some stuff. We can have a little fun. I know JJ doesn't like to have fun, but
No, hey,
yeah, try to come up with a new one. No, please. I know that Pete loves like hidden donklers on stuff like those books and everything.
like the
Please
Please
back-
don't put hidden
like-
donkler kongs.
like the
Well,
cover
Who's
of
the
Lord
one
of the
artist he likes?
Like I'm better hidden than overt.
Rings. I believe you're
Was-
thinking of
is it
Tula
to- is
Lote.
it Tole or
Lote.
which is the
Lote.
which is the one?
Tula
Tula
Lote.
Lote.
Teolote, where you like all the hot hidden dongs. All right, please don't do that. Please don't put hidden dongs on
I
the
don't think they're
logo.
hidden. It's not like the Little Mermaid cover.
He doesn't hide anything.
Sorry.
He puts it all out there.
Yeah, please don't. Well, okay, definitely don't put them out there,
He
dongs.
really lets it hang out there.
You're just like some black bag money shot comics.
Right.
Okay, once again, no dogs on the logo, please. Please, we have no dogs.
Speaking of Silicon
And-
Valley,
Yeah, we
would
don't
you
need
like to see
cleavage
it?
either.
No,
Jedi
and
already gave me some-
no feet, no dogs,
Yeah, Jedi already
no
gave me a couple
titties.
options with some.
and no
no
clams
feather.
either. None of that. Okay, or brown stars. We're not doing brown stars either. If it's any of those things, please don't put it on there.
Does this mean we change the
Especially
tax show
dogs.
logo to match then too?
What's up?
Change the tax show logo to match?
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Is side boob okay?
Normally, yeah.
I got.
goodness.
Look, there's four
This is
things:
the-
feet, brown stars, 5 things: clams,
Community?
Don't do that.
Clams.
And even though Pete loves
Clams.
the inadvertent dong, no inadvertent dongs, and no Tinny McGee's. Okay,
That's
try to
fine.
keep it a little bit classy. I mean, I'm not talking San Diego classy. I'm just talking a little classy. All right. Submit those to what? Renovision at renovision.com or whatever. Where do we submit it?
The email. Well, yeah. Gmail. You can do the Gmail one. Do we still have it in here? I think we do.
You send it to the Instagrams. There's an Instagram account.
Yeah, you can always DM me.
Yeah, except for people are going to start sending in like dog schlogs.
Dog art to the
Dog art to the Instagram. We don't want no dog art to the Instagram.
if you can bypass the
on
Instagram
Instagram.
bookers, can you?
Oh, that's not it.
That's the
But
coupon.
you can save 10% off by
You
using
can
my
save
code
10%, do
Reddit
that.
for FPC.
Do
Dope.
that.
Sponsors,
do
we're
that.
super happy with your.
Or at
dog
Gemini.
art.
If you go over to Gemini, you can use it there too.
Same code.
Same code, same discount.
All right, I think we covered it. We don't
I
got
think
no
we got it.
Savage Dragon. Yes, none of those. And yeah, no Savage Dragons either. No
Yeah.
Savage
No, that's
Dragons.
what
Yeah, no finger cuffs. We don't need no finger cuffs in the logo.
All right.
All
Just
right.
like a
Thank
silicone
everybody
valve
for
with a
hanging out.
signature.
We will
Yeah.
see you next week.
Yeah. All right. Next week it is.